underground #1 hip hop show in America. Why I had to come in here and do the Texas 101 jams. You know what I'm saying to you? And you don't want to catch these dudes in the freeway or catch these dudes on the 101 fade. You better go to right now to their website www.texas101jam.com. Follow them, follow the great music, follow the tradition, make historical situations with these brothers right here, and let's bring it all the way up to a head, like it's a pimple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, the way you
came in showing love. That's what I'm talking about, guys.
Betty Won't Do It. Hey, and then we're going right into it, son.
Hey, this is Betty Won't Do It with me and my artist from Cloverland. His name is D-Range, the Cloverland Hitman. D-Range, bring the song in for him.
Yo, it's Betty Won't Do It by D-Range and the Black Alcapone.
Let's go, baby.
This Texas 101 Jazz Movers and Shakers. DJ Wayne here.
ASAP.
D-Tane.
Jay Whistle.
Not dry. Good, man. How you been?
Hey, how you doing, bro? Yes, sir. How about the phone?
Yes, sir.
If you try to take something from me, you gon' see me, I can move with the boy. Yeah, I'm gon' do it. They won't treat me the drill because real range. And they keep a few shooters in the field, but they ain't heard you niggas on the block shit. But you niggas ain't got shit. And try to come on my shit. Man, you haters better stop it. Or I'm gon' fuck around and do it. And you gon' make me do a lot of gas. They ain't about that life. And I do a lot of dogs that ain't gon' bite. Just keep me the drill because real range. And they keep a few shooters in the field, but they ain't heard you niggas on the block shit. But you niggas ain't got shit. Try to pop watch my shit. Man, you haters better stop it. Or I'm gon' fuck around and do it. Hey, you gon' make me do it. Better won't chase that money. Better won't take that front. Said it better won't do it. If you try to take something from me, you gon' see me, I can fool with the boy. Yeah, I'm gon' do it. Better won't chase that money. Better won't chase that money. Said I better won't do it. Bet you I chase that money. I'm in the game for the love of the money. Yeah, I'm gon' do it. Better won't chase that money. Better won't take that front. Said I better won't do it. If you try to take something from me, you gon' see me, I can fool with the boy. Yeah, I'm gon' do it. Better won't chase that money. Better won't chase that money. Said I better won't do it. Bet you I chase that money. I'm in the game for the love of the money. Yeah, I'm gon' do it.
Get money is a masterpiece. No limit like masterpiece. Got 12 cars, 5 keys, 9 bitch. I got 100 G's. Back door, trap house, back up, boy, back up. Psycho, psycho, I've been calling my money for that hour. Fill you up like a twin tower. You white coke like a baby powder. Keep those guns out, put them out. Eat you to defeat you, digest you to dismiss shit. My hood turned up as an issue. We shit in with no tissue. My candy paint is soaking wet. My codeine is purple. With these colorful diamonds on my neck, I'm trying to hurt you. I keep an automatic 45 caliber pistol. I bet you won't chase my check. I judge you with 100 rounds and break every bone in your vest.
Betty won't chase that money. Betty won't take that front. Said Betty won't do it. If you try to take something from me, you gon' see me, I can fool with the boy. Yeah, I'm gon' do it. Betty won't chase that money. Betty won't chase that money. Said Betty won't do it. Bet you I chase that money. I'm in the game for the love of the money. Yeah, I'm gon' do it. Betty won't chase that money. Betty won't take that front. Said Betty won't do it. If you try to take something from me, you gon' see me, I can fool with the boy. Yeah, I'm gon' do it. Betty won't chase that money. Betty won't chase that money. Said Betty won't do it. Bet you I chase that money. I'm in the game for the love of the money. Yeah, I'm gon' do it.
Hey,
20 seconds.
D-Tane.
Man, we here, man. They came in like a fucking hurricane wrecking ball.
Like
a fucking wrecking ball.
And got right to it. They ain't wasting no motherfucking time. They got right to it.
I got something to say.
Okay.
You know I get out of my bag. I get to my shit early, and then we can get to what we gotta get to. Black Alcapone, man, I was a little upset with you, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Man.
I be upset. Like, listen, I don't blame you, man. Sometimes I be upset. I be mad at my own self. Shout out to my dyslexia, to my bipolar, to my, all my things I got going on. Shout out to all that situation.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you came here before, and we found out that we from the same hometown. So I felt the bond. I was like, that's my nigga.
Yeah.
So when I was scrolling your Instagram, you know, cause I see you well traveled, and I see you take pictures of every fucking thing, right?
Yeah, I try to get the memorable situations for my grandchildren to have some situations say he did it, because they can be like, yo, you did this, I did this, and a lot of people be capping, they don't have no evidence of what they did. So then when our children grow up now, they can actually use this as a footprint, because I like ants. And ants always leave the footprint for the next ant to come find what it is.
That's right.
Find out what it's popping. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they know how to bring the food back, how heavy it is, all the by the footprints.
Or if it's war.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah.
So I said, yo, we had a great time last time you came.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for the pictures of us. So I was like,
I got
hold on. Let me get my pause.
He lost the phone. He lost the phone.
Let me get my pause off.
I know what happened.
Let me get my pause off though.
Okay.
But by the time I finished scrolling down that fucking page, it didn't even matter. that upsetness went away real fast.
It didn't even matter.
Man, your page lit. That shit lit.
It used to be real lit. I got hacked like a
Used
million.
to be real lit.
No, I got hacked in a million. They, with the girls and everything I had going on, they took the whole page down. I had to start over again.
My nigga,
So
every time I would look for your page, like my
ripped me
picture, and see, damn, I lose focus. I fuck that shit. I ain't mad at my nigga no more.
Which one of your pages are on? 'Cause I got like 10, 11, 12 pages.
I'm on the Black Alcapone 713 page.
They appreciate it for that side. That shout out. I needed that shout out.
Hey, listen, man. Listen. If
Put it
you
out there
ain't-
again.
if you ain't never- Mama, wait here, please. Close your ears. If you ain't never been on this page before, you ain't living.
Having a somber day.
Oh my
And
God.
you're feeling down.
Oh my
If y'all
God.
want my X rated page, go to blackcandy.houston and scroll down there. Then you'll see all the girls twerking, the booties, and all the specialties that we got going on at blackcandy.houston. Y'all can also find us, ladies.
Ooh, I found it.
Ladies or gentlemen, if you're trying to buy something for your husband or wife, come to us at 9380 Richmond, the original Black Candy headquarters.
Follow.
We got everything over there for you. Everything.
I ain't even mad you no more. Man. That shit went away so fast.
When I was here with y'all, I remember because we took pictures. I don't have any of the pictures in front of the wall. I had to use somebody else's camera, probably was pullers, and they didn't send them to me because at those times I was like on some didn't understand the megabytes of the phone. So I had took so many pictures in my phone that every time it comes up, I can't push and do a video or audio on it. So
Memory's full?
My memory's full.
Gotcha.
So I had to go Google and spend a couple dollars and get the full thing. Hold on, this is shout out to AJ. AJ, what's going on, bro? Yeah, we live on the air right now. You give a shout out to yourself.
I know where it is. Shout out to my nigga DJ, Wayne Ed, and the whole Texas one.
No doubt.
Already.
All right, thank you. That's my manager, agent / publicist. Shout out to AJ for throwing the alley oops and being the plug connection. If y'all need some kind of direction, holla at AJ.
All right, we gotta get this now. So we want the audience to know who Black Alcapone is. So let's start from the beginning.
All right,
You know what I mean?
I can run mine so quick, so I'm so coordinated with the situation because when Flip first got his first deal, they sent us to Sony up to New York to do finishing school. So that's how we learned how to do media, how to come in here, attack the mic, and how to be aggressive, non-aggressive, how to use the right words, when to find out what stations is cussing, which one ain't. Are we cussing on the station?
We cuss.
I don't know what the fuck they told you about.
Okay, so me, it's a long run. I want to start it off like this. I want to say that I'm the underdog, and being that I'm the underdog, it's just crazy. They call me on a radio station. I'm live on the radio station in Black Candy.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi. I was just wondering your exact location. I just wrote down your number. My friend had gave it to me, but I was like, what is it called?
It's called Black Candy, sweetheart. 9380 Richmond. Black Candy, 9380 Richmond.
9380 Richmond. Thank you so much.
All right, give me like 30 minutes. I'm on the radio. I'll be there in like 30 minutes. It's a person to give you a discount.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
I'm gonna give you a discount.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, for you. Hell yeah, you.
Okay. So give a shout out to Texas. Say shout out Texas 101 Jams.
Shout out Texas 101
Movers
Jams.
and
Hey,
shakers.
that's what I'm talking about.
Say movers and shakers. You gotta say the movers and shakers. Give it to us.
Come on,
Are you
baby.
freaking?
I said you gotta say movers and shakers. Texas 101 Jam. Movers and shakers.
Is it the movers and shakers?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go, baby.
Now you get the 20% discount, 10% from me, 10% from them.
I might come down there and buy that shit for you then.
Now you got your stuff for free.
Now you got it for free.
Live on the radio. See, that's what I'm saying. This is what I go through in my day-to-day life. So it's like, to start it off, is like, I want to say I'm the underdog. So we like, no matter how many radio stations I've done, this is a blessing to be ever to, like, I've spoken on a lot of radio stations by courtesy of Little Flip. But this is the best time of my life because now I'm able to go through the whole chicken circuit by myself, you know what I'm saying, and then pull myself up, even though everybody know who I am, but they don't know the quality of my art. They only know the quality of my hand speed. They don't know the quality of my art. So and then I have an ability to actually bring out my next generation of fellow brothers who's joined this fraternity of speaking real gangster music. See, we're not making trap music. I'm not making music to make you want to jiggle and jake. You can go get my strip club music for that. I'm making music so you can, sit in the car, consciously know what's going on, consciously know if you either going to go do dirt. I'm going to teach you how to do dirt correctly because none of these generations know how to do dirt correctly, especially if they're putting fingernail polish on their hands and wearing jeans so tight that they can't put the gun inside of them.
Even doing it while they online.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you're exposing the whole hand to the situation, So we had codes when we was coming up as gangsters. We walked the old lady across the street. We helped the children go to school. We made sure that everybody was in school while we was out doing dirt. You get the hell off the block and go to school. If you ain't in school, you got to go somewhere else, but you're not gonna be out here with us. You know what I'm saying? So now it's acceptable for the child not to have to go to school and to be out here. See, that's not real gangster shit. Real gangster shit is when we talking about the Tupac mission. When we talking about the Mac Dre mission, when we talking about Soldier Slim mission, when we talking about Coogee Rap mission, when we talking about Just Ice, when we talking about Just Ice, we talking about Just Ice. When we talking about the original gangster rappers who paved the way, Big L, who paved the way for you, and then now you're gonna flip around and change the whole situation. Where it's like, I love trap music, but if trap music got me, I'm about to become a snitch, or I'm about to change my fingernail polish, or I'm about to be, put on some tight jeans and some goofy shit, then I'm sticking to the gangster music. So I'm a gangster artist, so I'm underrated automatically because they took me off of Billboard. So I gotta fight a whole fight just to get back on Billboard. There is no gangster music on Billboard. There's no genre, the music chart. So me have to take our way back. Me, Blackface from out of the Bronx, got a new joint coming out with him. It's called So Real. The Royal Family out of Austin, Texas. We got a joint called Love You Big Mo. We celebrating Big Mo and bringing him back because they don't play. They're not playing Big Mo. He don't got no flowers. Where's his flowers on the radio? Why we don't constantly hear Big Mo family getting that check from him being passed away? Why we don't constantly hear 911 is a joke and Flavor Flav get a flower and he's the #1 hype man in the world? Why don't Split Star get a flower when he deserves it? He raps just as fast as Busta Rhymes, but if he didn't, then how the hell is he hype man and catching his word? Let's just still with the reality. Why don't Freaky Zeke get a fucking award? He's the only one dancing around on verses. The whole trip he kept the crowd going. He didn't have a verse on the motherfucker. You get what I'm saying to you? He's a hype man. He don't get no flowers. I've been a hype man for 24 years. It's time for me to get my fucking flowers, bro. It's time for my brother to get his flowers. He been in Cloverland banging street music, mixtape after song after song after song. They don't get no flowers. We gotta go out here and smack somebody, shoot somebody, change our whole sex appeal in life the way we think in order to get a flower. That's not cool. Give me my flowers while I'm still alive. Pay attention to my music. I hate when I go to radio stations and they don't know my music, bro. That means you ain't giving me my flowers. If you're not, if only thing you want to talk about is me smacking T.I., then you're not asking for my flowers. You know what I'm saying? I won't take it there because for the simple fact is that dude is going through enough situation. You can never kick a motherfucking soldier while he's down. You fight a soldier while he's standing up on his feet. So me fighting while we standing up on his feet, I'm definitely not gonna kick the nigga while he's down. If the nigga need my help, I'm gonna help him pick himself up and get himself out of the goddamn trouble because it's us against the motherfucking suits, my nigga, and I'm not a suit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a roach. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the bushes. You feel what I'm saying to you? Straight up. So it's like, if you want to know about me, I'm a revolutionary leader. I'm pulling up the bootstraps at the ankles, and I got artists like E-Rule from out of Los Angeles, California. Y'all need to go get E-Rule's music right now. He got him and DJ Brainiac got some quality situations coming out of them. I got artists like, that's coming out, like Young Prodigy from out of Houston, Texas. He's fire, you know what I'm saying? You need to get him up here on your show. You need to get, it's just that I'm the underdog. I actually went and did something that they said I couldn't do. They said I couldn't put out 4 albums. They said I couldn't put out 2 albums. They said I couldn't make an album. They said I couldn't. I'm literally said I couldn't make an album, and I was gonna be off beat. I was gonna be off this because I was the hype man. Right. Like the hype man. Like Ward, where's the hype insurance? Like he catches a heart attack, he raps more, he yells more, he screams more, he jumps up more, he's got more pressure on his knees, ankles, everything than any artist.
Keep the crowd
engaged in the situation. Where is the DJ award? Like really, they cut that whole situation out there. They don't got no Jack the Rap no more. They don't got no DJ competitions in New York no more. They don't got no where they paying how much to the DJs or nothing no more. Y'all gotta go get podcast shows. Y'all gotta go start your own radio stations. Y'all gotta do it like that. And then guess what? Y'all the unsung heroes, meaning that y'all breaking my stuff. Look, you just broke my stuff just now. You're breaking my stuff, but then around the rest of the world, they don't understand who the fuck you are because you don't have the spotlight on you, and you deserve it. You done broke how many motherfucking artists that came in here? How many artists you done played? When they gonna give y'all an award? When they gonna bring y'all, step y'all to the plate? This is why I gotta survive this situation. This is why y'all gotta help me stream my joints. I'm on everything that's streaming. You gotta give me some love. For the simple fact is, who other artist is gonna speak for y'all? Name another artist is gonna speak for y'all. Name the artist that bought farmland and then opened up a supermarket and gave away the food for free. I can name you a lot of artists that open up restaurants and at the end of the night they threw their food. No, fuck the overcharge. Because you pay what you weigh. They threw the food away. I don't care about what you charge because your quality of what you follow your art is what it's worth. If food is another craft of art. But what I'm saying is that what you do at the end of the night with the trash is something totally different. You feel what I'm saying to you? It's something totally different. It's something totally different. Because now you're giving a food and you're throwing it in the trash. That should be a fucking crime against humanity. So therefore, this is why I said I made 4 albums. And now, since they said, oh man, he ain't gonna be able to get the 4 albums, I'm like, damn, nigga, I ran through these motherfuckers. Shout out to EJ Carter.
Put the 5th one out. I was saying, I've been doing my homework. Yeah.
Put a 5th one out there. I'm gonna redo the K Slay album. Shout out to my DJ K Slay, the Drama King, and Straight Something Magazine. Shout out to him. We're gonna redo the 5th one out there. And then on top of that, last night I got mad at everybody because shout out to my suicide. Shout out to her and whoever banged both my partners who committed suicide. One did it last year, one did it this year. I'm like, what is going on with the suicide rate and what is the music now explaining to the children? Because the music is supposed to be the fucking sounds of the jungle. The music's supposed to be what we have to bring to the babies. The music's supposed to be the bridge between the streets until the second reality of life where you have to go out and say, hey, I gotta wake up and I'm pay my own bills. The music's supposed to be all those keys and qualities that we're doing that we're not doing as artists. There's no artists feed no fucking children. There's no artists feed no homeless. And I'm here broke as fuck riding around in a Rolls Royce, but yet you better go online and check out on YouTube and see my documentary called Lost Souls that I got where I fucking slept on the ground for 2 or 3 weeks out there with the homeless people out in Oregon and lived with them and got their story. And they all out there doing it, and I did it with diamonds on. And the cameraman. The cameraman was nervous as hell. We supposed to been eating out the trash can and doing everything they did, but at some point or another, my reality came to like, hold on, I got a couple dollars in my pocket and the credit card. I'm just gonna buy everybody out here homeless pizzas and McDonald's and Burger Kings, and we're not gonna eat at the trash can the week that I'm here. We're gonna eat the other shit that I'm eating. You know what I'm saying? So and last Thanksgiving we went to Mickey. Shout out to Mickey Soul's Food. I went out there and I bought all fucking about 100 plates of fucking expensive ass food and took it to the hood and dropped it off in the homeless underneath the bridges because I wanted them to eat the same way I eat. But see, these are none of the things that they talk about.
Mickey Soul Food, they ain't good.
They always want to talk about who I smacked and who I extorted and beat up and all this other kind of stuff. But they don't want to talk about the good shit, what we do or what Flip does in the situation. So we all know what Flip does, but you understand, whatever Flip does, I was right there as his underboss and did it too and had the same contacts and the same energy and the same love for the people as too. They're like, how can you be from Houston and Arkansas is the reason why I met Flip, because I booked the show and brought him in town early in order for him to see him and Hump to see my books and see exactly how many units I was selling on the mixtape for him. This is before any record deal, and I brought him over there and paid him a couple $100, and it was him, Young Red, and Lil Ron, and Hump and DJ Chill. And I brought him early in the morning over there. I had my cousin bring him over early so I can just get in their head. Like, you know, I wanted the record deals, and that's really how I got my deal. I forgazed the situation by booked the show for Flip and Humping them, and I brought them in town like 9 o'clock in the morning, and then they had to stay around and listen to me all damn day. So they we gonna read. I showed them my books. I brought the girls up to the hotel so we can fucking get Flip's hair done, and you know, they played PlayStation, and we went out to eat, and Flip showed me a fucking beautiful time, you know what I'm saying? And as well as he made me feel like, him and the family made me feel like home. So therefore, that's what ended up happening. I ended up making that from that day on, that's what it was. Like we wasn't Clover G's at the time. We was Sucker Free. I was part of the Sucker Free movement. I was a part of the Clover G movement. I was the founding members of the Clover G with Little Flip. I came over from Sucker Free with Little Flip. I was there. I was all in the videos and stuff. You look in the when he had the Barberry car and all that stuff at the beach. I'm the one holding the 7-Up, the Sprite bottle in the elevator in Vegas. I'm the one who in the background. I always had my hat like this, and I always had a cap on my head. But I always played I didn't even pay the 2 guard then. I had to pay the 4-5 guard because when I met Flip, me and Flip went half on the camera, in order for me to film everything that was going on and document our life. I already had a record store. I already had 2 record stores at the time. You know what I'm saying? I was already driving a Navigator and had diamonds on when I met Flip. I wasn't like coming to him and broke. I was with a bag. You know what I'm saying? Like I
brought something to the table.
And like I do now. Like I can hold my own. Like, you know what I'm saying? All I need you to do is just like, you know, let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was, man. So it's like, with me, bro, I'm playing to on someone's heroes. Like, you know, I believe that they still should have a Hype Man award on every platform that's award show there is. Like, there should be a Hype Man award. There should be a DJ award. There should be a, like, you know what I'm saying? And there should be a fan award too, because nowadays it's like we're not recognizing nobody. We're not, like, you know, even the Girl Scout kid. The Boy Scout kid don't hope the old lady across the street no more. The Boy Scout kid, when the Boy Scout kid don't do it,
we talk about their principles, like the principles is gone.
And I totally agree with what you're saying about the Hype Man, because granted, he's very talented. There's no question about it. And he can probably do a lot of things that he do on his own. But sometimes, well, most of the times, an artist can be only as good as their support or their team. You know what I'm saying? And they can go much farther with a dope team and surrounded by dope people. You know what I'm saying? Than versus doing it on their own. It will take them much longer to achieve whatever goals they're trying to achieve, if they even can achieve it. But with a team, when you have a dope team and a strong team, we just spoke about this earlier. Yeah. When you have a strong team around you, it's like you just gonna hit on all cylinders, you know what I'm saying? And you can go much farther, and your trajectory is so much farther and up there, you know what I'm saying? So I agree with you.
You know what
Definitely.
I think one of the most underrated thing about a Hype Man is it allows you to have a dope ass show. Because believe it or not, when you doing your thing up there and rapping, you gonna lose breath. And guess what the Hype Man do? He yells them words out that he know exactly. If you with a Hype Man for a long time, he knows exactly where you gonna fade. And he up there, he going up there and say them words while you catching that extra little breath, and then you gonna come right back in.
And then the ill part about it is the Hype Man gotta have more energy than
of course
the artist, because he has to still be the Hype Man.
And he gotta move. He moving.
How about the times that, shout out to the times, and Flip gave me a look at, and Flip doing this shit, he gave me a look like, you know, he'll literally be in the middle of his rap. He's like what the fuck, bro?
Wrong song, bro.
He's like, yo, bro, come on, Capone. Yo, Capone, come on, man. Come on, man. It's too old for that shit, bro. You killing me, bro. You killing me.
Now you brought D-Range, right?
Yes, sir.
How'd you meet Capone, bro?
Ooh. Tell him.
Man, how we met Capone, so you know. I'm from Cloverland. Grew up, I'm under the Bogner boy, so I grew up under watching them. I watched them a lot. Anyway, so
Legendary.
I got, you know, I would start doing my music. I do music also. So I had a trailer. Me and my Go DJ, shout out Go DJ Maximilian.
Shout out
Y'all go tap
Maximilian.
in. We had a mobile studio.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we take this trailer in and everywhere around the city. If anybody want to record, we right there. We're going to mix and master everything. You know, I keep a street team. Shout out to Jess Man, my street team, yes. We was in, Shell's parking lot by the Galleria.
The Galleria,
Okay.
right there at the Galleria parking lot. They park right on. They park right there. There's a whole trailer and bus right
We put
there
the trailer right there.
with music
That's a
playing.
nice spot to sit at.
So one of my team members, we was out there, we grinding my CDs. So I had pressed up some CDs and you know, going hand to hand, like no limit. Somebody say, somebody named Black Alcapone want to see you. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, somebody sold me a CD inside the gas station.
And they was like,
I'm like,
he the Cloverland Hitman. I'm like, I'm the Cloverland Hitman. He's like, yo, I'm trying to figure out who is that. So I go up and I look up. Oh, that's Pone. And he's like, how you know me? Man, listen, I know all about you. You don't even know it. Why? Because I follow y'all music. I be, you know, I'm tuned in to what's going on. So it's like, I'm hip. So he was like, what, the Cloverland Hitman, you got this CD? I was like, man, I'm just trying to get in the game. That's it. I ain't trying to do nothing else. From that point on, he took me, and it's been on. It's been on from there. It's been on.
And the ill part of it, I've been on without a contract. He's my artist, but I signed him in blood. I didn't sign him in what you call him. I told him like, yo, we gonna keep on pushing you. I don't need no paperwork on you because whenever you need to go make a move and do what you gotta do, I'm gonna do what you do what you gotta do. I'm just gonna keep pushing you from my point of view in my outlets, like to the like now. I'm calling like, yo, you got an emergency interview with a radio station. Meet me at this address right here today. And I called him 15 minutes. Like, man, get here. I was already downstairs waiting on him. Yeah. I was in the parking lot the whole time. I've been here since 4:30. Okay. But the reason why I ain't come up till late because because it's this. If I have this platform that I have, right, and it's provided for me because I'm Alcapone, but I got to give it to him and give it to Jay Bird, the other artist I signed from Haiti, from out of New Jersey. That he got a new song. He got a song with Lil Flip called No Pen. So I sign these artists and I need to push them out. That's why you hear me say artists here, shout out artists, because the fans are listening to my insane ass and they're gonna hear their name and they're gonna look them up and then that's keep the ball rolling and that means we have the process. So that's what Flip did to us. He put, he made sure all the Clover G's have diamonds on their neck. He made sure all the Clover G's had jewelry. He made sure all the Clover G's were the right apparel. He made sure we was always at every award show. He made sure we had private planes. He made sure he didn't leave none of us behind unless you was an asshole. Right. But other than that, if you was about your business, it's like, come on. And then as soon as you finish being an asshole, you're like, yo, you ready to get back in the game? Come on, let's go. You know what I mean? And so he had tour buses. He didn't have to have a tour bus. Right. He could have got a fucking something smaller for him and his wife and him and his family and move around. He didn't have to, put all the Clover G's in mathematical order. But when he did that, it also instills in us. It's like kind of like a mama bear to a father bear passing off. Father bear really don't pass off shit. He just hits and runs. That's why I always say mama bear when I be using my mama bear. And the mamas, the orca, they gonna pass down every generation. The mama elephant passes down every generation, everything. You feel what I'm saying? They're gonna teach you. Yeah. We lost our big mamas. Yeah. And our mamas was part of the era where the drug dealers was saying, give me your food stamps and we're gonna give you drugs. Right. So the babies that came up was hungry because from start, their mother didn't think about their own children, they thought about their habit. And so the food stamps to Mr. Thomas, and then she came home and smoked, and then this nigga hungry, and he gotta eat at his house or my house or some shit. And then he grew up like, man, fuck this shit. And then you wonder why niggas are turning pistol on each other, and that whole generation is so colder than we was. See, we turned the pistol on each other for money. We didn't turn the pistol on each other to get a stripe or to get because of a perk or because of a Molly or none of the rest of the shit. We did shit to get money and to look good. There's no look good era in this situation right now. It's only kill. Too. But I'm talking about the ones who sold the drugs they had the drug money. The drug money, we sold drugs to get money and to look good and to go get businesses. Because all the drug dealers in those eras got stores and businesses on the businesses. The drug dealers in this era don't have none of that shit. They're not in the real estate. They're not into none of the situation, and not no one understanding that Harriet Tubman life is the Monopoly board game. The Monopoly board game is Harriet Tubman's life. So that's why I went to got all the underdogs. On my 4 albums, I got. When it's gonna spread the names, everybody's not on one album. I got like maybe 2 artists on each one album. It's spread out. I got Little Kiki. We did a song called Swinging. And then I went. I got Big Pokey, which y'all should have the music on there. The Big Pokey, I should be playing that on y'all station already. And that's called Looking for My Niggas. I went and got K Reno because there's no fucking way that K Reno shouldn't be platinum on their scale when he's platinum in the streets.
I agree.
You feel what I'm saying to you? So I had to go get K Reno. I went and got people who's supposed to, who can enlighten my energy to saying, okay, I ain't either gonna rap with you
One of them ones.
or this shit is gonna be wood for real. Now, if I can rap with you, let's go.
You said the right name. You said rap with some boy.
You feel what I'm saying to you? So I got K Reno. So that was a hard task, but you know what I'm saying. But like I said, put me in the minors, and I had to start sparring, and I sparred enough to know. I think that I have the elements of surprise that damn, Al Capone really can rap in many different styles, on many different paces, on many different speeds. So I had to go get another person that they said was gonna murder everything, and that I believe in. And I've been listening to his mixtapes since he started and everything he does. Man, I had to go get a GOAT. I had to go get Killer Kelly on.
Yellow.
I had to go get Kill Bill, bro. What? Man, I wish I could just play his verse right now, but I can't do it because shout out to Big Mo, we love you, Big Mo. And then the brother from Dominican Republic and the Bronx, Blackface, I got his joint coming out, So Real. And then those all dropping this month. See, when I got my deal with DT Distribution and Empire, they like, I'm like, look, these people they all like think they know what I look like, but I got a lot of like my name is hot in the streets and prisons and things of that nature all across the streets and out the country. My name, we have to bring that to the table. So what I want to do is I want to break the Guinness Book of World Records. I want to drop 4 albums and then give a 5th album way out that was already stolen from me when I didn't know the music game. Me and K Slade did this album and somebody stole it from me and put it on iTunes. The Empire and them found, the distribution company found that I had the album up there. I'm like, damn, I got an album up there. Like,
And you ain't eat nothing from that shit.
Ain't nothing. Wow. So now we tracking out my royalties on it, but now we gonna take the album out and put it out with
that shit is trackable.
With my
You know that shit is trackable.
Yeah,
that break could be cool.
They know exactly who it is from a person from Atlanta.
Yeah, that break could be
my
cool.
computer got stolen and they put the whole album out there and put it on iTunes and stuff. And since I was a dinosaur and I'm so used to dealing with physical CDs, like how me and him met, it's like, we met with him giving me physical CDs. I went in there, it's like damn, this nigga's pushing it. You got a mobile store. Look, dude, you need to be on the motion for me because I'm one of most with artists who have a direction. I don't want to have it all across the world because these dudes are professional killers. You know what I'm saying? And make sure Lil Kiki show you how he can make the best fucking swinging songs, slap songs in ever history. If you got something to do with some floss and shit, Kiki's the man. Make sure that I got a song with Young Red. Make sure y'all hear about Young Red. Make sure y'all hear about, you know what I'm saying, all these artists that we done Little Flip. Make sure that I got, these features I got on them. The 5 albums are called The Crack House, The Dope House, The Hoe House.
There's a lot of interesting houses right now.
That's my house.
The Trap
I want to go down.
The Trap House.
I want to go to the whole house. I want the third one. Can I go to the
The
third
Trap
one?
House. And then the last one is we putting out is Boss Up with me and K Slay for y'all to have as that bonus CD. There's no other artists, independent artists that dropped 5 CDs in one day. I know y'all gonna try to go out there right now and get it popping, but I'm gonna set the bars for you to do it because I spoke about it first. So it's kind of like it's already been copyrighted in the world. So if you ain't come up with the idea first, so then that's like, you infringement on my situation, we got to flunk your ass out of college. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about you perjurism and all my shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my whole thing is like, if we're gonna make this happen, I'm gonna drop the 4 albums. We already got 3 of them totally finished, done, and mixed and mastered. And then we working on Whole House because it's all Whole House is all for me speaking to females. You know what I mean? So and then I got definitely got, you know, the last one, The Boss Up, is already finished. So that's why I said we only short one album. So how can I not get it done?
You talked about the whole house, man. You just passed that good assist to my man right here, cause he been dying to ask you this shit. So he just opened it up for you, bro. Look at
And I'm gonna go to it too.
there you go. There we go.
DJ, shout out to DJ Eric for hosting.
Shout out DJ Eric.
DJ Eric from 97.9 The Box. Yeah, he's the host of the Whole House CD. That song with Yuck Mouth. All right, ask your question.
Wow.
Salute. First of all, this page is fucking lit. You've been talking, it's been coming in there, but I've been looking at this motherfucking pic, man.
He can see through your glasses.
This fucking page is lit. Live, little kids out there, don't listen to this.
Don't listen to
You can't go
this
page. You can't go to this page.
at all.
But
That's my XX rated. It says XX rated on it, so you just know. I had to put it up there so they know, like, listen, you gonna see some shit on there now. I'm Black Alcapone, you know what I mean?
yes, sir.
I got some of the best, finest model Houston dancers, and from here to Amsterdam on my page.
I seen that's the one you was just looking at.
That's no cap.
That's the one you young. That had to be one.
Yeah.
But anyway, my question to you is, at what job do you think employees fuck the most?
That's easy.
You can't say porn. You can't say porn.
It's not porn. It's not even just porn, because there's only two employees fucking in porn. Everybody else is watching. So they can't even count that.
Right. You said
We
that's
talking about who the security's getting some head.
Everybody
Where the
fucking,
fucking
yeah.
the sweepers getting head. Where the DJ's definitely getting head. The
Oh.
manager's locking the door and he's getting head. You talking about the motherfucker that got cigars in the bathroom and the cigar man in the bathroom, you ain't got enough money and some shit like that, and she gonna touch his dick. You talking about that? That got to be motherfucking the number one spot in the world. Let me explain. The number one business in the beginning in the world was belly dancing and stripping and hunger. And that's got to be the number one thing that everybody, every employee get a little taste. Is the strip club.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
Strip club.
the strip club. So I know I aced that one. What's the next question?
He answered that one.
Oh yeah, that's easy for me because I'm XXX rated.
I'm gonna just throw my little answer in there. I say a hospital.
Nah. All employees
Oh,
fucking in the hospital.
hold up. The
I used
airport.
to work there.
Yeah, the airport.
The airport.
The airport. The whole shout out to
Midnight shift.
Nah. The airport. Shout out to the family bathrooms.
Wow.
I done bust more nuts in the family bathroom. Yeah, the family bathroom, because you two-person go there.
Yeah.
And let me say to
It could be-
you, that would be with girls I had layovers with, and we got drunk at the bar inside the airport, and we done ran to the family bathroom and caught us one. Yeah, and caught us one, and caught our flights. Straight up.
Wow. Yeah.
Why I never get invited to the tour where I can go and we can? I don't drink.
Do you need a hype man right there?
I do need a hype man and stuff.
There you go.
Being that D-Range got his own soul.
Listen,
now.
listen, ASAP.
That's the man for.
Yeah.
Start learning the bars.
You want to be my hype man? Hit me up at 323.
No. Don't listen to him. You got him already.
It's already solidified.
It's already done. We got him already. We picked him. We picked him already. Yeah, we gonna take care of that after the show. Don't call that number because that shit is busy. Me? Shit.
Y'all like the shirts we have on?
I'm gonna say strip. Yeah, I want a shirt, man.
You guys can send me your sizes when we get y'all shirts and stuff. This is me and his t-shirt business.
Nice.
Cloverland, sponsored by Just Fam Shirts.
I like that hat too.
Yeah, he brought Black Candy into it. So y'all can find our clothes in Black Candy stores, or you can get it on www.clovergempire.com, and that's just the G empire.com.
I have a quick question.
Talk to me. I love questions.
How did you get in Black Candy? How did
Shout out to Horseman. Shout out to Horseman. I did. I was selling so sexy shoes, and I was already making bras and panties and doing it. And he mentored me and brought me in and stuff like that. Then I ended up dropping a bag from So Sexy, and then we ended up being partners. And then I ended up buying them out of the business.
This is the same Horseman from the Horseman production?
We own a few stores together still, and then our own stores by ourselves. So we own stores together and we own stores by ourselves. So Black Candy is basically is on the back of me and Horseman's back. Yeah. We got locations in Atlanta. Me and him just opened up some new locations that we got going on in Florida. We in Austin, Dallas, Houston, Memphis, New Orleans, 2 in Houston, North Side, South Side. Yeah, we young black entrepreneurs. That's what I said. Flipped through us the alley up and taught us the game, and the rest of it was history. You know what I'm saying? That like if you can't follow the blueprint, it's because you don't want to follow the blueprint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you ever see yourself getting married, bro?
Well, I'm married to like 5 different girls. I'm currently married to like 5 different girls right now. 5 different girls in 3 different states. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to all my wives. But I got a main squeeze out of all that fuckery. You gotta come home to something in life, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta choose your woman correctly. See, my woman likes women. So that's something different. That's something different with me. It's like I chose that purposely that she likes women because,
Because
like,
you knew that's not what
I
you
don't want to
wanted.
argue.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't mind coming home to seeing you, doing 69 and shit like that. That's not a problem for me. You know, take off my clothes.
She can't like
in.
studs though, could she?
No, we don't do stuff.
Right, they gotta be
Everything-
the films.
My wife is from Japan, so everything is like soft and elegant. Yeah, I got Japan.
Okay. Well, we got this part of the show that we call Mash Moment.
Matrimony?
Mash Moment.
Oh, we gonna go
So,
fast.
yeah.
No.
Well, it's not fast. MASH is actually an acronym for Movers and Shakers Honesty.
Okay.
So,
You
what
heard
it
that?
is,
This taught me something.
yeah. So what it is just a situation that I kind of conjured and created in my head, and I just want to know how you would probably handle this situation. Pretty much. Okay. So, Mash Moment for the day.
Get it right.
Looking at that page.
Yeah.
He's got him shaking, y'all.
A lot of mashing on that page.
Yeah, he's on BlackKatie.com.
Facts. Look at me, new hype man. Don't call that fucking number. I'm telling you right now. Hang up on your fucking ass.
So, Mash Moment for the day, right? One day you're walking down the street and you find a dusty lamp. You say to yourself, this is a nice lamp. If I clean it up, it'll go nice above my mantle, above my fireplace. So you take it home, and as you go to clean it, poof, a genie pops out. This is no ordinary genie.
Girl got you.
This genie tells you he'll give you 3 wishes.
So he.
Is it he?
Mhm.
Oh, shit.
What am I wish? Your girl genie.
First wish.
One of my wishes would be getting her pregnant and have a little baby genie that can give out the wishes, as many wishes I want.
Hold
That was-
on.
Oh, okay.
Matter of fact, this is no ordinary 3-wish genie.
Okay.
He says to you, I'll give you anything you ask for. And if you take it, I have to take something from you.
Oh.
Either the ability to see forever, or the ability to hear forever, or the ability to talk forever. What are you asking for and what are you giving up?
I can't hear. I can't talk.
You gotta give up.
You gotta give up one.
Or see.
Talk, hear.
That's easy. So, first of all, I'm a sacrificer.
Okay.
I got 12 bullet wounds in my body. And I ain't snitched on nobody who
That's
named
okay.
salute. Like each time they came to me in the hospital chair, show me pictures,
I don't know.
I don't, cause I didn't know. I don't know nothing. I took mine on the chin. You know, I've been to prison for major assault on a police officer. I did a lot of time. I took that on the chin. So this is a non-brainer. If the genie's gonna make my family so rich, I don't gotta see shit. I got these niggas to see. Like, man, this bitch bad as hell. Just the way you like me. Remember that girl you was fucking from Africa? You remember that girl you was fucking with from
the site?
Yes, I know. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
It's you.
Let me tell you why.
Go ahead.
Because if I can't hear what these niggas are whispering about, or I can't hear what's going on, I can't make my own business do moves. If I can't speak for myself, I can't make my own business moves. See, I'm still thinking about doing business. See, I can sit in the room because I'm Herman anyway. That's why I started off by going to jail. It's because if you know me, I don't go nowhere unless this happens. Okay. Other than that, you know, God, if you want to kill me, you know where to come find me at to kill me. This is a fact. If you want to kill me, you know where to come find me to kill me at, because I ain't going nowhere. I don't go to clubs. I don't drink alcohol. I don't party out. I don't hang out with bitches in the club. I don't do none of that. Everything I do comes to me. So everything will still come to me. And I'll just be able to talk on the phone gag all I want and still get in the bitch ear, because he can't talk to the bitch the way I want to talk to her and get her to do that. My Rolex, my cars, and remember comes from a girl. I'm a gigolo. So girls been buying me stuff since I was 8. So I will be able to still be able to talk to a broad or a woman or my wife or my children and educate them. Okay. I will still be able to hear the information they're telling me to, so I can compute it myself. And be able to give them the information, because nobody's brain is going to be pure as mine to give it to my next generation. Gotcha. I will still be able to tell my legacy and give my grandchildren the information on how to get through COVID-19, how to get through global warming, how to stack your power generators, how to forge your power satellite, how to build your windmill, how to fish, how to build your tree house for the flood, how to build your a storm shelter, the last window, but also have enough breathing air and a telescope to go over this amount of water, because the Earth is 139,685,000 square miles of water, and there's only 57,255,000 square miles of land. With me knowing this information, and he can't tell it to my child, he not until I teach him. Unless he goes and find out himself, then at this present time in his life, I'm talking about my right hand man, deranged, or my left hand man, or my right hand. I got all right hand man. That's either deranged, or a blackface, or king born, or little flip. My right hand man, they he may eat pork. I gotta teach my children I don't eat pork. I gotta teach them about the black seed, about the elmberry, about the sea moss, about, you know what I'm saying, the ginger, about the dandelion, about, you know what I'm saying, the probiotics. I gotta teach them, because I send this information to my soldiers. Like, I'm the one who's like, you know, if you go to the movie and it's always a black kid, the who's conscious, and the conscious one out of everybody in the hood, Boys to the Hood, it was always a conscious boy. Yep. New Jack City is the conscious one. So the conscious one, I'm the conscious one. So for me being conscious, I know I can save the world with my vocabulary, because this communication is the key. And sound travels at 1,037 miles per hour. Sound travels at 1,120 feet per second. The Earth rotates around the sun at approximately 1,037 miles per hour. So for me to teach my great grandchildren the shit that I want to teach them, I'm gonna need to be able to hear. They gotta hear Poppy's voice. They gonna be able to, I gotta be able to hear what they say. Well, Grandpa, how do you get this from da-da-da? So they can ask me as many questions they want. I want to hear their voice, so I can still make music with hearing and voice. I'm a musician, so therefore I need my ears and my vocabulary. I don't write. Me and Flipping Us, we freestyle. We punch in. I can speak for my own recording. I learned this from Yuck Mouth, and I learned this from Ludacris, and I learned this from Nelly when we was in the studio with them. They were watching these brothers, how they lay down their bars and stuff. They would stop. And I learned this from Jay-Z, seeing him record too. Record, now I don't like that, start over again. Yeah, keep that. Go again. And they ain't have no book. So I don't have to see to write to be able to come up with the conscious thoughts of what I want to do to say. So I will still be a musician. I'll still be a father. I'll still be a lover. Niggas look like that. What y'all niggas look like? Oh man, I ain't worried about that. Yo, deranged. She got long hair. Yo, what the toes look like? Yeah, she got a pink pussy. Yo, show him your pussy. Show him your pussy. Show him your pussy. I can't see it. Show him your pussy. Is it pink? Yeah. All right. He like, yeah, she look like that girl you fuck with. Yeah, I'm you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Got you.
Listen, no, hell no. I with that one. Hell no. Listen, no,
right?
Hold up.
As loud as I can hear and
Let me drop
He
my
got a DMX shirt on you. He got a DMX shirt. What's your name?
Mad Vlad.
Listen, tell him which one would yours be. Sight?
You fucked me up.
No, let me drop my balls
that-
on Capone, man. Let me drop my balls on Capone.
You're right, but you could do,
Drop my
yeah.
balls. Listen,
Let's go.
I gotta see.
Hold on.
I'm gonna tell you why I gotta bring that shit to me, baby. I'm gonna tell you why I gotta see. I'm a visual motherfucker.
That's what I was going.
I'm a visual creature. Now, once I got this genie, I ain't got to say shit. Cause I'm gonna be so bossed up. I'm gonna sit back in my chair, my no talking ass. I'm gonna write that motherfucker.
Nah, that's gonna be You always
That
need
means
somebody. You
You
always
gonna
need
suck
somebody.
it or not?
All right, Cam.
Well, you got me on that one. There's no touche on that one.
I'm bossed up.
Yo,
Come on,
I'm
bossed
fucking
up.
Are you gonna suck it or not? I don't need no. Yo,
You gonna suck it or not?
I say
I need my eyes, bro.
I need my
I gotta
eyes.
see that
I gotta
shit,
see
man.
Because I'm a visual person.
I'm a visual dude. Capone, I gotta
What?
see it.
I need to talk. I gotta communicate.
Communicate.
I don't need to hear shit.
Nah, I gotta hear it.
You can't rap
no,
no more.
no, Che.
I don't need to rap no more.
No,
Because
I gotta hear that. I gotta hear that. I gotta hear that.
yeah.
Repeat that part. Repeat that part.
I gotta hear that shit.
Yeah, daddy.
But I ain't gotta see
Yeah,
it.
daddy.
I ain't gotta see it.
Saying that shit. Oh, I gotta hear that.
I ain't gotta see it. I know the feeling already.
When she rocking the
I know the
mic,
feeling.
I'm gonna feel it though.
I'm gonna
I
feel
gotta
it.
hear that shit.
I'm gonna feel it. I'm gonna feel it.
I'm gonna feel it.
I ain't gotta say nothing to her.
I'm gonna feel it.
I'm championing that shit. I ain't gotta talk about that because she getting it.
Oh yeah, I'm
She getting it, yo.
I'm talking
And
shit.
when she rocking the mic, you gotta hear them noises. Them noises help. That shit
Yeah,
help, man.
hold on. I got you.
Come on, talk to me, man.
All right.
Talk to me.
You wake up in the middle of the night. The genie gave you all your wishes,
Right.
right? Because I know my wishes is gonna be outrageous. First, we're gonna start off with an island.
I'm gonna be the richest man in the world.
You gonna start with an
I'm
island?
just gonna be the richest man in the world.
Yeah.
So I do whatever the
Yeah.
fuck I want
Yeah,
to do.
yeah. That's all part of the having. That's all part of
That's
the.
off top.
No, the island.
Virgins.
No, the island makes and distribute gold and oil. So I don't want your money.
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna produce my own.
Your own.
I'm gonna produce so much that you don't even gonna know how much I got or don't got.
Facts.
So my
Facts.
whole thing about that situation is that I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna but the thing about your plan is this. Me and my brother got in a fight.
Okay.
Shout out to my brother.
Salute.
And we was in Arkansas, living in Arkansas.
Okay.
And this nigga had shot me with he pumped the pellet gun. You know, pump down. Like 50 times. That nigga shot me with that motherfucker and peeled my skin off of my chest. Oh,
Yeah, he put that shit. That shit
fucking hurt me.
Work.
I cried like a motherfucker, but you know what my touche is? I'm a killer. I want my mother inside a brand new bedroom set. If you don't need the furniture, you gotta pay monthly.
Renting center.
This is back in the day. There was no cons. This is before
Rent a
cons.
center.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we was at Rent a Center. We had the TV, we had the bedroom set, we had
That's
everything.
Rent a Center. That's
But
Rent a
you know,
spoon.
You had to leave the plastic on there. You remember back in those days? Yeah. You remember you leave the plastic on them, remember? Back in those days, they always like, leave the plastic on my shit, right?
The plastic on their shit.
Man, that nigga was laying in my mama's bed. I only got 2 incense, those stick incense,
Yeah.
and set them on fire, and let them in the plastic on the fire. And burnt the fucking house
On that
down.
note,
Burn the house down.
Burnt the house down. So look, this nigga woke up, right? He was able to yell, fire. He was able to talk to the fire department and call the fire department. He's able to do a lot of shit you can't do when you can't talk, when you can talk. But when your ass can't talk, I'm gonna burnt your ass up and you nigga like, yo, if you was my brother and you took that kid, I'm like, yeah, nigga, you won't call him again.
I know what I'm doing, Paul. I'm hitting my genie. I'm 911 genie. Get me the fuck out
No.
of here.
I said, remember I started off, I said,
but you got
I
one
said,
wish.
no.
Oh, you only got one wish.
You got one wish.
Remember? I said, we started off my conversation, I said, no, I mean, you excuse your bliss. Now, you the way you going into you ain't gonna have no volume. I could burn your house up.
Nah, know why, Paul?
How you know?
I'm gonna be so fucking rich, you ain't gonna be able to get to me. As soon as you do, I'll have
But
my
it's gonna be
cameras
people.
watching your
It's gonna
ass.
be people in your house taking care of it that ain't rich, that's unsatisfied. And when you up there have unsatisfied,
I'm satisfying, Paul.
nah, you can't satisfy everybody.
I'm gonna tell you now, so I don't have that problem. I'm gonna wish for an unlimited supply of finances. So I'm never running out of finances.
I'm never running out.
I'm never running out.
Never running out.
Oh, you're not happy?
Yo, why is
What
it?
you mean? 100 million?
I know.
It's about 20,000.
I know what it's gonna be. My wish would be, honestly, my wish would be unlimited amount of wishes. Yeah.
That's my first one. I told you that.
You can do
I
that.
gotta go
I told you that.
I gotta go ahead. I thought about it the whole time we was talking.
Unlimited wishes, man.
Unlimited wishes, cause I just like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Yo, give me this. Yo, 15 bad girls. Yo, new house.
That's
Yo,
what I
you want a
said.
house?
What I said.
Give him unlimited amount of money. You want unlimited money? Give him unlimited amount of money.
Genie gonna be on speed dial.
dial.
Get me out of this house. Get burnt this shit out. Get me out of this motherfucker.
Yeah. One of my wishes is like, I don't gotta talk. When I think it to you, you already know what I want, motherfucker.
There you go, Paul. I ain't gotta talk.
You think it? You feel
I don't gotta talk. When I think that shit, it come up like a bubble. Like a fucking bubble on a fucking cereal. Like an apple bubble. Like an apple bubble.
I mean, so matter of fact, I'm gonna take his. I'm gonna take him. I'm with him now. I changed my whole statement.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna get unlimited amount of wishes, and one of my wishes is gonna be that I can talk.
There you go. I'm back in the game, baby.
Back in the game, baby.
I'm back in the fucking game.
See my great men supposed to come together and we're supposed to have these meetings every
Facts.
week. This is when you listen to the black families, and this is when we meet is on those Sunday meetings. Those Sunday meetings go away from Big Mama's house. So back to bring it back down to our scenario is that when Big Mama's not there to control the situation and Grandpa's not there to control the situation no more, then we are left with us running the situation, and we don't take the same advice that they gave us and the morals and the discipline. And every Sunday y'all come home and eat. Every Sunday we cooking. Every day. You're responsible for the electricity bill. I don't give a fuck where you be at. Make sure the electricity bill. We don't have responsibilities like that for our families no more.
Hey, Paul, let me add on to what you said.
Talk to me.
Not only don't we have that,
Big Mama cook every Sunday. If you gonna say the men is gonna be the leaders, and if we're gonna wait for the men, if the women gonna wait for the men to be the leaders, then man, it doesn't really seem that way. Because why even wait? Because according to history renewing itself, the women was always the key parts of the village. The men is just the motherfuckers that she has to make. The best woman is the one who makes the man think that he's in control. It was the best man, the best woman. Is that the one who makes the man think she's in control?
my wife said you need your own podcast. She
Thank
said
you.
every
We're working on it.
continent together still isn't the same size as Africa.
No, it's not. And there's no way. But see, this is why we can't breathe right now. Is because if you cut down the rainforests in Brazil, and then you burn our rainforests, which is in California and in Colorado. If you're burning those, and then you cut down and you cut down Brazil for habitat to grow people's life. Like they just found 5 new colonies of people inside of the Brazilian rainforest that was so deep inside of the Brazilian rainforest, but they've cut so much into the Brazilian rainforest that they found these people that's never been to a city, mall, or to a sidewalk, or to the outlet. They in tune with the mosquitoes, they're in tune with the spiders, they're in tune with the anaconda. They live in the middle of the jungle, and the people said, okay, well, don't you think that now that y'all trying to enter into the village, is they gonna get sick of it? And the white people was like, and the black people was like, and the green people was like, and the blue people was like, yeah, they're gonna get sick and they're probably gonna die off, but we need this land, such. And don't you understand that the rainforest covers 80% of our oxygen? Now, listen what happens now. When you take away oxygen, and you see the futuristic movies where they're charging you to actually breathe.
Charging for air.
Do you understand how they came up with that scenario that they was able to do that? Because if they cut down all the trees and there's no replant system, then how do we breathe if our oxygen comes from the producer of a filter of a tree? So if we can't breathe, then it don't work. So then at that time, what happens is that the whole earth gets hot. And then when I told you and taught you that the 139,685,000 square miles was water, and it was 3/4 of the planet Earth, which is only leaves us 57,255,000 square miles of land, which gives us a total area in square miles of the planet Earth, 196,940,000 total square miles. That teaches us that if you go take the ice and melt it, it has to cover the land.
Black Alcapone.
It has to cover the land. So now you will have the land being covered by the ice. And then you'll wonder why we have movies like Waterworld with Mr. Costner. You wonder why they did this. It's called subliminal messages.
Oh,
see, that's why I say. This is why I say you can't wait.
It ain't just for entertainment.
This is why you say you can't wait until these smart women can't wait until us dumb niggas figure out what needs to be done when they already have the solution. Let me tell you why. It's because history renews itself once again. So if history renews itself, name, right? How did Jamaica become free? The who started the rebels was a woman. Why don't we give help to Jamaica right now? Because they became free. Why don't we give help to Haiti? Because they became free. Why don't we fuck with Cuba? Because they became free. And they fought for the revolution. They killed people for the revolution. They killed off and took whole ships away. But they won't teach you that. But you can also go to Virginia and look on the board and it says the only 3 slaves that actually came in from Africa came in on a Portuguese ship that was stolen by the Spaniards. And they ran the drive into Turtle Island, which we'll call Turtle Island. And will call Turtle Island, and it went it dry. And in order for them to trade for fruits and vegetables and stuff to get towards the next journey, they gave the 3 black people they had on the ships. And those are the 3 black slaves. And then when the 3 black people got off the ship, they actually honored them and took them over there, like took care of them, fed them, and all that other stuff. Because you know what? It was other black people here already.
Right.
Facts. So now another thing is this: if you bought slave ships over here for 400 years, 400 years of slavery, right? Right? It takes them 14 to 12 people to run the ship, and everything else is slaves. So now you have over 400 people, 300 people of slaves on the ship that you don't bought over here. Now we 300 to 12 every time for 400 years. That mathematical alone will make us more number than you. With already with the Olmecs here, the Mayans here, the Indian, the black Indians here, the Moors here, Musa, the richest man in the world, Master Musa. He became general because his brother became bored and he left here and came over to here with 80 ships of gold, 80,000 doctors and people in Family County. What happened to all of them? They came right here. He was already sending retreats back and forth saying, bro, you know if people over there in his land over there, he's thinking, I'm about to go over there and hang out over there. And then we got Mexico.
It was Asians here too.
Black Asians.
What's my man name? I always tell you about, what's his name?
Genghis.
Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
It was over here too.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but Genghis and them, all of them was here because it was always a here.
It was always a here, bro.
That's what my point is. So if you only bought 12 people over here on this shit, and you bought 3 of us, Mexicans, black, because Chinese, because Chinese was in slavery, black people was in slavery, everybody was in slavery, including white people. And white people didn't start slavery, black people started slavery. All right, that's why you also have black people who were so important because the Moors ran Spain. You know what I'm saying? It was African kings that took over back to Bolivian slaves, back to
they look like us.
So these are people that in Mississippi you have a temple, a pyramid. In China you have pyramids. In Mexico you have pyramids. Brazil you have pyramids. Now, not just in Egypt. Egypt is the one they wanted us to focus on because they didn't want to know in our back door that our riches was still the same. Because just think about it one more time. I'm gonna say it one more time. If you came for 400 years and you only had 12 to 14 people running the ship, and you brought 300 people here, now you added up for every cargo that you can get. I don't give a fuck if you had 100,000 of them. If you add up 12 times 100,000, you still only got 120,000 people. So if you got 120,000 people and you brought 300 people here over at a time to average of 400 according to what ship it is. So with 3 ships you got 1,000. You know what I'm saying? In 3 ships, three ships you got over 1,000. You will get to overpopulating this part of the land faster with the people you let off the ship. See, but they know the Jim Crow and the Little Lynch brought about a fear factor of people.
My wife said, our history is all lies. All we know is slavery, so they can keep us down.
Yeah, but it's way more than slavery because you had the Moors, you had the Muslims, you had all these people were black. You had the Persians, you had all these people who ran the world and had pyramids and conquering and times and different things of that nature. Our nature, it's all read out to be what it is. Harriet Tubman's life is slavery. That's why it escapes from the south and it goes to the north. Once you got to past the Dixie line on the slavery board, you supposed to collect $200 and a mule and 20 acres and a mule jack, like Spike Lee taught us. Because that was the rules of the law of monopoly. And then once you get to past that board over there, you get to go past Go, and the main people where Harriet Tubman took the slaves was what? Staten Island, Long Island, Harlem, North. All right, what's the 2 most important pieces on that board? Land. Boardwalk and Parkway, where she took them to. You escape from the south and you go to the north. She was from Baltimore, right? What's the most important things on there? The B&O Railroad. So because she was designing the railroad system. So you have the 4 major railroads on there, and then you have the what? The dog. What did the dog do? He chased the man through the woods. You got a man on a horse that chased the what? The dog. And when the dog got caught, and when you got the ship on there, they brought the slaves 9,000 miles from the coast over here. It was 9,000 miles. So you got the ship. Then you turn back around, and now you got the dog to chase the slave. You got the man on the horseback to chase the dog. You got the ship that brought the slave. If you got caught, once they called you to jail, and then until the what came and got you. the meat wagon, and you have a cart on there. What's the first slave ingredient that they did in order for them to have their own patent? Their first patent was what? The wheelbarrow. You got the wheelbarrow.
Some knowledge, man.
You got the wheelbarrow on
I heard you talk that Monopoly board when you first came in. You first started talking. You talked about the Monopoly board with what's her name, Harriet Tubman. So now you're just bringing it full circle for us.
To how you know it's her life, because you have in Harriet Tubman, she was an Eastern Star. She was a Mason too. She was an Eastern Star. That's why she spoke the language. She was able to travel the stars because she was getting help from white women, white people who was hiding her in basements. And how you gonna hide a person in your attic? How could she get these people in their attic if they wasn't down? How could she get you in your basement if you're down? Everybody had dogs. Dogs gonna bark. Everybody got people. Everybody got guns. And it's easy to shoot and it's quick to shoot everybody out there. And if you got caught with slavery in your line, you didn't hang them because you called the people and said you owe me money because I captured them. Give me my money. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna hold you down, nigga. We're gonna hold you down. Get that bag, bro. This is bounty hunt. We got you.
Let me ask you. So does that cannon represents the gun? Because they got a cannon on the board too.
The cannon represents the war that the slave had to get in order to get the shoe.
Oh, I was good.
Yeah, the shoe. The slave didn't get the shoe until the war. Until Washington gave him the shoe in order because it was too cold in order to fight in order to win the war for him.
What the fuck?
So they gave him the shoe.
It makes sense, bro.
It's making too much sense.
I got one for you.
With the blue coat and the red coat.
I got one for you.
Of slavery, because that was all of the slavery, and the slavery was that's why Frederick Douglass and Harriet Tubman is from Baltimore, and the only black museum is in Baltimore.
Yes, sir. Black Museum. Been there 4 or 5 times. Got a question for you. The piece I use. You ain't named the piece I use yet.
The hat.
Nope.
The hat represents the Colonel Sanders and all the rest of the boys who sat on the porch.
The thimble.
Thimble is that's plain and simple. Harriet Tubman was always known as a seamstress.
Okay.
That's why she lived inside the house.
Dinosaur.
That was my piece of thimble, baby.
Yeah, she's a
What about the
seamstress.
dinosaur?
There's no
Oh, the new one. The new one do got a dinosaur. The new one.
There's no dinosaur in the game because there's no dinosaur in life. Because if it's 139,685,000 square miles of land and 57,255,000 square miles of water, makes a total area of 196,940,000 total square miles. If this is a fact, where the fuck could dinosaurs eat and live?
I said the same thing. I don't think
why
dinosaurs real either.
Why they don't pull
I tell my wife that
why
shit
they not
all
pull
the
out
time, yo.
one dinosaur bone in the motherland?
Facts. I tell my wife that shit
All
all
that
the
digging
time.
in there.
Dinosaurs
And
ain't
what
real.
you call them? No,
Them was
yeah.
big woolly mammoths and shit that they put
cave
together.
people was real because we marched them 2,200 miles over the West Asia, and stopped 1,100 miles and gave them water at the Oasis, and then walking 2,200 miles in the caves of West Asia to the USR, where they have the Caucasus Mountains, where they was imported into the cave, which is on the other side of, you go over the Hot Arabia Desert, and then that last colony over there, which is Turkey, the guys with the Phelps, who was the Master Masons with the Phelps, and their job was to make sure that the Caucasian men didn't come back across the Hot Arabia Desert, and that was General Monk's job. General Monk got mad because here you are living life inside the city of Holy City of Mecca, and now you got to go walk across the desert, start a whole new city at the end of the goddamn witch calm, and make sure these crackers don't come off. Excuse my language. Make sure that none of these people come off the USSR, the Caucasus Mountain. Right. You know what I'm saying? Then you had the Caucasus dog that was up there. You feel what I'm saying to you? And then you have the baboon. Because you have to remember, everything was ate underneath the situation. That's why the bag moves, the dog mice, the mag mice, and the dag mice is who they would actually started repossessing and all this other kind of situation they have. And you got to remember, the pig comes from a cat, rat, and a dog. And you also got to remember, a lot of the food that we eat, that they eat over there, it was a submission to them. This is why the Holy Quran was made in Germany. But see, a lot of people don't know that. The Holy Quran was made in Germany, but also all the foods that we be thinking about that is artificial is made in Germany too. First, just think about it for a second. Does a potato grow under the ground or above the ground?
Under the ground.
Is it a seed or a fruit? See, it's manufactured in Germany. It's fake. Potato. The potato. Just look at how many things Germany had to feed the Muslims. The Muslims don't have no grass. How was they getting their food?
Yeah, they had desert.
Desert. So you got to think of who they paid submission to, who they support during wars, who they do this, how they eat. They're not greenhousing food.
We're gonna have to
Yeah,
bring them.
I'm
Yeah, we're gonna have to bring them back.
man.
We're gonna have to create a segment.
Get in contact with AJ.
Alcapone.
You know what it is.
Jews.
I'm about to go home and I'm about to
Like
For real.
YouTube time.
You know how, let me tell you how God works.
Talk to me.
The lady that comes in, she started becoming faithfully.
6 on the dot.
5:55. No, ain't no 6. She be at 5:55, 5:50. She ain't come today.
She
You know
ain't come
why?
why?
Because you're supposed to get this
You
message
was
out.
supposed to drop them Jews.
Let's get this message
all
out.
before I die. It's all before my die. My manager.
I was looking at
Y'all,
it too.
this information was supposed to be out.
No, I got a lot of customers right over there. I'm on a radio station. What's going on?
We'll come out here and pick that cheese up.
Right now?
I gotta go get a haircut.
Oh, get your hair cut, and as soon as you go bald, call me. Alright. Yeah, man, this is supposed to be happening. This is my whole. This is I call them the tour we put together for myself. It's called The First and the Last. This is my first run. This is my last run. You really think that I'm dropping 4 albums, 5 albums, and plus the Doghouse album? I'm adding another one. So as soon as we finish that with the 6th album, then I'll have an album come out with him. And then when I drop these albums, then I'm gonna do the same thing Flip do. Now me and his album coming out. Then me and his album come out. Then me and his album come out. Like that. But as far as the fact, I'm done. These 4 albums I put together, I'm done. That's why I gave them all out at one time. So they can pick whatever album you want, whatever style you want. And then you put it together as a gift package, and then they will be just give it away as a gift package in the future. But in the meanwhile, I'm not trying to die and have the music in my computer. I got 12 bullet wounds in my body. All I need is one more. Like I got one in my spine, I got one in my lungs, on my heart. I got one fucking shoulder, this shoulder blowed off, that leg blowed off, this arm blowed off, shot in my eye. I done went through everything. How many people you know that's been shot as many times as I am and don't have a colostomy bag, are still making children, or still
Functioning, just
still functioning,
Or just still here.
Yeah, I've been shot in my head, my eyes. I'm saying I'm still here. You feel what I'm saying to you? So it's like, this is not me speaking to you. This is the next level of life that I only got to give left because I knew this first, and everything turns back to the foundation. The fuckery and all other shit, I didn't know that first. I knew how to eat with brown bread. I knew how to think. I knew how to read. I knew how to, maneuver my way through the situation of what it is. Like I knew about Black Santa Claus first before I knew about White Santa Claus. You know what I mean? Because when I'm at in Harlem and when I'm at in Jersey and J.C. Penney's and J.J. Newberry's, which was called back in the day, it was called J.J. Newberry's. They always had a Santa Claus there, and he was black. But when we went downtown, in downtown, he was a white man with a beard. So one day I asked my mother, like, if we just left and we got on the train, how come Santa Claus turned colors like that quick? Like, what happened? Like, is he sick or something? My mother like, no, that's the white Santa Claus. He downtown. It's the black Santa Claus. He uptown. And ain't no fucking Santa Claus. I'm Santa Claus. That shit that y'all be getting in the trees, that's my shit. Come on, boy, get on this train. Let's go. At that point, then, as a child, I was a whole nother sponge. I was a whole nother sponge. Like, hold on. So it's 2 Mrs. Clauses? Or is this Santa Claus got, is he and so it's intersecting, because at this time we didn't know nothing about when white people who having sex with a black person. So I'm like, at this point, like, so Mrs. Claus is white? Did this happen like this? Because we never seen that in where I'm from, you know what I mean? There was no black person, you get caught even talking to a white girl. You was hung and fucked up. So now he always got a black Santa Claus up in Harlem, and he got Mrs. Claus and she white on TV. Cause they playing the goddamn the last story supper or that runs every damn night. I'm seeing Mr. Claus go to court about proving that he's actually Santa Claus. TV just came out, I'm like, look, he on TV. We fixing the goddamn rabbit ears and the things on it, and turn the little box, turn the little thing. Like, yo, Santa Claus on TV right now. He's being indicted. For real, being indicted right now on TV. So then when she showed me that shit, it was like I fucked my whole life up. Like I'm like, man, you fucked me up, mom. Like literally, y'all don't believe in Santa Claus no more. Like fuck them. So you mean to tell me we really gotta have this shit? So then all these letters I wrote and all this time I fucking hate myself before I stopped going to bed. It was literally she fucked up Christmas so bad it was this point like, look, bro, the closet, my older brothers, once I put them on game, cause they didn't know game. I was mama's boy, so she had to take me everywhere. I was bad as fuck. She had to take me everywhere to go. A lot of plus my mom's. Yo, she'd take me everywhere I go. Couldn't keep a babysitter with me. I was, when they could start a fire or fuck you up, I would burn the house. I would all kinds. You gotta keep an eye on me at all times. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't pay motherfuckers to keep an eye on me. She had to take me to the club with her. That's how I learned the game. My mama took me to the club with her. Literally, because we own the club, she had to take me to the club. Hell no! No. She used to say that all the girls be shaking their ass that way. They took the whole, you know those little round seats that go like this?
Yeah, they took this shit all the way around.
Man, they took the whole shit backwards like this. While I'm facing the goddamn wall. We didn't have no phones back then. We didn't have no TV, no video games, no nothing. But what I did have was the first Coca-Cola soda and the first Slim Jim.
Okay.
Because those was fucking like valuable. Valuable.
Yeah.
A 10-cent soda and a 1 penny Slim Jim. To get a penny was hard back then.
Right. Facts.
Because everything was pennies. And we saved every penny. We saved them in jars, we put them in little things, and we put them to the side, and that was actually how we had paid some of our rent. Like I had to pick bottles, and I did a lot of shit.
Yep.
She bought pick bottles,
Crush cans.
grass, crush cans. Yeah, because the Coca-Cola bottles was like, you know, they cost a dime to get a Coca-Cola, all the way to a quarter to get a Coca-Cola, but they would give you fucking 5 cents for the.
I'm saying we can go out with that, yeah.
Oh, we getting off the air now?
I mean, so you can go in the
I don't know, man. Keep going. I don't know. That's the boss.
I know. After the song or before the song we gonna
No, listen.
Because I got shout outs to give out.
Hey,
after.
After the song, we'll come back.
Yeah.
None of us have moved yet. Don't worry.
Hold on. So if I gotta play one song, I can't be selfish. If I only got one song. I gotta play two.
Give it
Oh,
to
you
you.
gotta play me two then.
Two,
You
man.
gotta play me
Deserve
two.
it, man.
You gotta play me two. Play me Pokey right now. Hold on. Around the bitches, on Pasadena rodeo. Bitches call me Pinocchio. I lie on games, the shit that she ain't supposed to know. We are insane. Hokey poke. My life is dope. So fuck your hope. Flying nose and hit your throat. Get out of here. Hit your folks with different strokes. We in the strip club with different hoes from different coasts. You missing money. She lied to you and you a fool. You call her phone. Wrong number, now you feel the blues. She sold you coke. I thank you for the money too. You got your bag. I'm lying, say we coming through. Black suits like mask. I'm lying, say they coming too. Blood back her brain. I'm lying, say we getting food. You heard that blast? Stop lying, cause I'm doubting you. Ha ha! I'm a liar. My pants is on fire. Don't you wanna know how I got that money lying? Lie to him, baby, lie to him, baby, lie. Lie to him, baby, lie to him, baby, lie. I'm a liar, my pants is on fire. Don't you wanna know how I got that money lying? Lie to him, baby, lie to him, baby, lie. Lie to him, baby, lie to him, baby, lie. Mama. Pound for pound, I am the boss. I slip mine, he will put his. I give the rest of it back. Ice cold. Out. Car doors. With the lights out. Lights out. Lights out. Bikes out. 5-star with the gym star. In the backyard. Act card. The bag card. Accent. Just leave them out action. In the Hamptons, money, bitches, shopping at Back Candy, strippers, hoes, be calling me they daddy. Pop goes to Weasel if you find your bitch in my caddy. I'm on the radio, what's up, man? How I got my money lying. Lie to him, baby, lie to him, baby, lie. Lie to him, baby, lie to him, baby, lie. I'm a liar, my pants is on fire. Don't you wanna know how I got that money lying? Lie to him, baby, lie to him, baby, lie. Lie to him, baby, lie to him, baby, lie. Stop fucking lying to me, Capone. Stop fucking lying to me, Doug. Stop fucking lying to me, Capone.
I lied to you because you was listening to game you wasn't supposed to hear.
Texas 101 Jazz Movers and Shakers.
DJ Wayne.
Hey, Side.
Detained.
Jay, listen.
Man, Black. And our special
The
guest.
Black Alcapone in the building. Clover G under boss, little flip. I'm here with who?
D-Range the Cloverland Hitman.
From where?
Game 101, this Cloverland.
Tell them what your new single we got coming out.
Bet he won't do it.
And tell them when they gonna find the video.
You can find it whenever.
Safe answer. We don't give out dates so that way we don't want to be wrong. You know what it is when we give out the countdown. Hey, can I give a shout out?
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen. I want to pay shout out to Texas 101 Jam.com. I have to shout y'all out for really like taking the time to listen to our future, our past, and our present, and allowing us artists to have a platform in order to speak our mind without, being fearful of us not being able to come to your show again. We may not say what they want to say because they don't want to lose the contact. And y'all allowed us to say what we wanted to say, and we said don't worry about the contacts, to speak your mind. So that means that's communication, and we understand our Constitution is that freedom of speech and freedom of the press, and y'all the press, and y'all allowing us to have the speech in order to put out the correct information, because information can get watered down and sugared if you don't stay connected to the into the plug.
Facts.
So I want to shout y'all out. I want to shout out Little Flip for making parts of my career possible. He don't write my rhymes, so I can't give him credit for that. I can give him credit for erasing enough bars in the studio and making me do it correctly and making me say words clearly, so I can make sure the fans understand and make sure he gave me direction in order to solidify a lot of things. Shout out to E-Rule, my twin brothers, E-Rule and King Born.
Salute.
Shout out to my twins, we triplets, and shout out to what we doing out in California with www.reup.water. So y'all can go, we have a water company out in California where we have water, and we have natural everything, every juices, every squeeze, everything, every plant there is that's beautiful. We can squeeze it in there for you and put it in a cup. Natural. We have filter tanks that we pay a couple $100,000 with the help of the banks in order for us to have water filters and stuff like that. So we sell alkaline water, we sell baby water, we sell purified water. You can fill up your own bottles, fill up your own containers. So y'all go to www.reup, and we ship international, the good water, not the one that's came out of the faucet and we say we resold it to you. We actually trying to save your life, because 3/4 of the body weight is water. So therefore, if you got to respect the water, you don't have to eat, but you have to flush the body. So that's one of the movements that we're doing. Shout out to our Black Candy movement at 9380 Richmond. Y'all pull up and get your customized outfits. We don't make 2 outfits of the same. We kind of like make 1 outfit, and that's just what it is. And
So it's 1 of 1.
yeah, we everything is hand sewed. Everything is hand sewed. There's nothing out of a box from China. So no disrespect to China, but that's not how we do it. We actually we sewing on next level situations. We don't just sell damn suits. We also sell regular clothes, like regular outfits. So if you want to go to a ball or Kianta or whatever, we can make you a dress or make you whatever we want to do. So we in the total fashion of women. So and as well as men. Shout out to all the artists who don't understand the future. The ones who are stuck behind this recording it and putting it in their iTunes and they're going to CD Baby. Thinking that CD Baby is going to push their music. It's not going to happen. So y'all artists that don't understand the plan, get in contact with me. The ones who do understand the plan will get in contact with me even faster. So that way we can help your music get out, and we can help you give a platform for yourself. As you've seen, the arrangement with me for years. I haven't signed him to no paper contract, but yet I still put his music out, and I still make sure that he got a deal at GT Distribution in Empire just as well as I did. So and that goes for Blackface too. I've never signed Blackface to a contract, and I've been with Blackface longer than I've been with D-Range. It was all about us just keep pushing to the point where these people were gonna recognize us to have our own deal outside of Flip. Because keep in mind, I was signed with Flip to Sony. I was with Flip we was on Brown Brothers. Wherever Flip was at, I was with him. Sucker Free, I was with there too. They had options to put us out. You know what I mean? They chose the horse and not the cart. So you know what I'm saying? When you got to have I have all the elements of the situation. They should have put me out. They should have put the DJ out and told him to give us a tape. They should have put the hype man out. They should have put out. But you know, flipped it and control that. They did. So as independent, the reason why we're being seen as an independent. So as an independent, you need to have your own duplicator machines, y'all. And right now, you got to step your game up because it's not about CDs. You should go get a memory stick machines from memory sticks and reduplicate your own memory sticks and put your name on the memory stick, customized. And so that way, and put all your videos, your songs, and your bio on the memory stick, and then pass those out to the DJ. Don't run up to the DJ no more with CDs. Go to the next level situation when you go to do the independent. Independent, y'all go hire AJ as your publicist and things of that nature. He does management, but it's really, he don't do it for everybody because that's not what he's looking for in life. So that's a very few. He manages the Clover G camp artists because he's a Clover G. So he kind of got stuck with that one. As far as the publishing, being a publicist is something that's a whole nother tax bracket that he got going on. So y'all highlight him, and then yes, it costs us money, but if you're not willing to pay and invest it into yourself, then what was used to you even actually talking about being independent?
I was gonna say, man, I really enjoyed the EPK you sent, the bio, the covers.
Appreciate
it's solid, and most people don't even know about that.
Yeah.
They don't send it out like that. So he was armed and ready.
Yeah, I'll make sure that everything we put together is like when we signed to the major empire and come in Clover G Records, and what made us a powerhouse is that we did everything accordingly. Like our flyers was made with the UV on it correctly. Our mixtapes was pressed correctly. This wasn't on silver. It wasn't like on these silverbacks right here.
Yeah.
We actually had our faces on
printed.
it. So
Got you.
We did vinyl. I pressed our vinyl. I'm pressing vinyl for my albums. Each one of my albums we pressed on vinyl by Rainbow.
Vinyl's coming back.
So I'm still pressing vinyl and sending them to DJs because I pack rock and I'm a pack rock and E-Rule, we still push E-Vinyl on E-Rule on the West Coast on him because all our DJs
They still use vinyl.
yeah, because we made a lot of money with E-Rule with vinyl and Listen Up and there's different songs he got out that went gold underneath our label. So we was young. We went gold with him on my label. So I had to. Then I went back and went platinum with Flip. You know what I'm saying? So you underneath the helms of that. So the information is already in my head.
Right.
So this is about who wants me to exploit the situation and want me to be a consultant to the game because the game is meant to be sold, not told. I give it to these young niggas, but at the same time, I don't expect to be paid homage, but there ain't no homage to be paid. Because like leaders of the new school, I promoted them.
Wow.
Up and down the highway, book shows, paid. I haven't heard any of them say Black Alcapone.
No.
See, like all these other artists that I put out there, have you ever heard them say Black Alcapone? No, see, they leave it to them, and then they smooth my history and my legacy right underneath the cardboard, and leave it with me fighting T.I. And they won't give you none of the rest of the stuff that I have actually put down on the table, and how many people I help get on. Like I help people go platinum. Like you know what I'm saying, just throughout my record stores and help pushing your music out of my record stores, and making sure that you stay on the have POP. When you didn't have the POP money, like you supposed to send me money for that poster that's up in my window. Right. You know what I'm saying? I put your shit up in the window anyway, right next to the majors. Like the artist, how Flip got famous and them, because his independent shit was right next to my majors. I put it up there. You know, I didn't ask Flipping them to send me no money. Flipping them didn't pay me for that. Right. Humping them didn't pay me for none of that. I did that shit because the product. I believed in the product, and when I seen that he was a young dude that had bars, like man, this nigga can rap. When he was rapping, and like he could fucking rap on New York beats, he could rap on whatever he was doing. So Flip was a different extraordinary nigga when I met him when I got him out of my store. You feel what I'm saying to you? But just look about how many artists I done put out, how many artists I done worked with, from the Brand Nubians to the King's Sons to the I'm talking about back in really hip hop.
Yep.
Hip hop was hip hop.
The golden era.
Music. I'm not talking about rap music because there's a difference between hip hop and rap music.
Big difference.
There's a total difference between hip hop and rap music.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying, man. I don't want to tie y'all up no more because I can stay on y'all radio. I feel so comfortable in here.
We were just talking about that.
If y'all haven't seen the studio has albums on the wall outside of the covers. And then it has like all the old school artists. Like the whole time I've been sitting here looking at all the old school artists and their artwork and what they did, and I'm like sitting here coming up with so many ideas, looking at it. Then the walls is painted red and black, and then they have this picture on there that has all the old radio players and a couple of those boom boxes I had. Yeah, the underground. I'm talking about that one right there. That had that radio right there. I had 2 or 3 of those radios. I had those radios.
That silver one is classic.
Silver one, that black one right there. The second one and the black one right over here to the left. I had that one too. That was called a boom box.
Right there.
Yeah, I had the boom box. So it's like I had those, and I'm sitting here thinking like, damn man, he got it all right. These young brothers are sitting here doing their numbers and stuff like that. My next shout out is gonna have to be to us having a Grammy for the television stations, the podcasts, and
Okay.
the DJs.
Put it out
I
there.
think that I'm trying to put some money together and get all the DJs at a hotel and bring a convention together, and get AJ to get in contact with y'all so we can bring a convention together, and we can bring all the music, the artists, the DJs, and all that stuff. And this what we're doing here in the pop scans places all into one place for a whole day, and then disperse with everybody's music. So
Wow.
therefore, everybody can be on the same page with each other on what we're trying to do with the music and what we're trying to go with the Texas music as well as with we bring some outside people out, but I just think that there's enough money in here and enough people in Texas that we can actually control another market, because see, Texas had a run
Yep.
at one point when then the run got died down because everybody was nitpicking on who's the king and who's this and who's that and who's this shit, when everybody should have just went on full progress at the same time, because at the time you had a run, you had Paul Wall having a run with Chameleonaire, and
Yes.
because and then before no, that's wrong. You had Chameleonaire and Paul Wall making separate runs, because Chameleonaire came to me at the swap meet and asked me to help him get on with Little Flip, and I believed in Chameleonaire because he used to come to me in my record store in Arkansas, him, Paul Wall, and Big Cat, and they used to come down and see me in Arkansas. So we was talking at the Park Line Kings over there in South Side. He's at the Kings Flea Market, and we was talking there in the car. He's like, "Yeah, I just got a record deal. I want to get on with Flip for song and things of that nature. I got a budget for Flip, this and third." And at the time, Flip was like really antsy about who he messed with and who he didn't mess with, and who comes to his house and who didn't come to his house. So I had to make an OG call, like, "Yo, Flip, Coop got the budget. I heard the song. This shit is fire, bro. I'm about to bring him to the house. Yeah, I know you don't like nobody coming to your house, but if anything happened, I'll take the weight for it. Like, I'll take the weight for it. Now, I know you know Coop, but I'm gonna take the weight for it. I fucks with this young nigga." And I brought him to the house, and next thing you know, Flip came outside. They struck the deal for Coop's first single, and that first single he put out was a single with Lil Flip. See, and I had done that like a lot of times and bankrolled and did things for artists. Like, did you hear Coop go online and say, "Thank you for Flip, or thank you for Capone for putting my first single together"? And I also I also put the video together with Brian Thomas, and that went platinum, and two. That was about me to put the video together with him too. Hold on, we did that with Brian. Yeah, we did that. So it's like, they don't come back and give us alkalides because they don't think they should have to. And then once you make the money, you forget us.
Yeah, I would say that listening to you, you've been a part of so much of my growing up musical catalog. I'm like,
They
what?
don't know that.
These are the new school? I'm like,
But that's what he's saying.
man.
That's what he's saying.
They say that, they look at me as, "Oh, that's Flip hype man. That's the hype man. Don't, what are you doing? You don't know nothing."
Yeah, you need a documentary. People need to hear this story.
He known more for his knuckle game and his crime
Correct,
spree
yeah.
or whatever he did than for what the good that he put out there in the universe.
And the people out here.
All these dudes that's out here getting it. That was the plug.
That story needs to come
I'm
up.
gonna tell you right now, right here on this show, Texas 101 Jams, the movers and shakers. We all about giving flowers. That is the whole premise of our show. To show love, give flowers while you can smell them. You know what I'm saying? And salute to those who deserve to be saluted. So you're gonna always get love here. We're gonna always give you your flowers. We're gonna always let the world know about your accolades and all of your contributions, man. That's what we do here.
Cause they damn sure that whole live we did, they cut me off.
Well, we have, I can see it.
Yeah, that whole live we did, they cut us off. They cut me off, but that's what they always do.
You start talking about that real
No, they cut. I was at 1.5 million on my page, on 2 different pages, and now I'm down to Black Alcapone is what, 2,800, maybe 3,000 people, and Black Candy's at 4,000 people. That's a long drop, and then they make you lose your energy because now you're like, it's kind of like you get all these fans and something like that. That's why I said my page used to be hot. I used to have fire. Now I don't even put the energy back towards it because once you pop my bubble, you make me start all over again. It's like, okay, he
don't got no fans.
Right.
How Flip got 1 million fans and I don't have 2,000 fans? It don't add up.
Mm-hmm.
It won't add up. And then they won't let me get back. Like they won't let my fans grow. Like I literally do everything I did before when I got to 1 million, and none of it makes my pages grow no more because of when I was promoting, fighting, fucking bitches, flashing money. It was cool. When I started getting more, my mother passed away, and my mother passed away, and we buried her on a Saturday. The next day when we woke up, my father was dead.
Damn.
So we had to bury him the next Saturday. So since then, I've been more on my bullshit that my mother and them started me off on, my brown, politicals, my way of life, my culture, the foundation. Because then it's like, man, now my baby's up here, and y'all didn't get a chance to actually talk to my mother and ask her everything. Because she was sitting out being sick, so you didn't get a chance to actually get everything from her to pass it on. Then my grandmother had Alzheimer's, so she slipped away without giving such. It so happens that I have 2 baby mothers that my mother that was so attracted to my grandmother, and my mother was so attracted to my 2 baby mothers that they had gave them the recipes to all the food. So 2 of my baby mothers have the recipes, and I got my other baby mama be teaching my new girl or my new baby mama or whoever I married to. They all have to go to a course with my other baby mother and learn how to cook for me. And cook the old food that was, all the food that we ate, and we didn't grow up eating pork. So we grew up knowing how to have the right seasons and the right situations to make the food taste great, not good, but great. Cook, I'm saying, like everything. And I'm talking about, like, we really eat. Like, I'm from a family of 17, 15 boys and 2 girls. So my grandmother's from a family of 12, 11 boys and 1 girl, and my 1 girl is my grandmother. So I'm from the big pots of stew, the big pots where we used to have to take meatloaf and add cornflakes to it in order to scratch it. That's how you scratch meatloaf when you pour. You put cornflakes in it. You know what I'm saying? And you bake the cornflakes inside of it, and it fluffs it up, and it adds more meat to it. Cornflakes turns into the meat, and it blends into it that you wouldn't even know there was cornflakes in it. And you're really eating 70% meat, a whole box of cornflakes. You know what I mean? It's a fact. So like I said, man, we got to bring a lot of shit back, and it all starts with the foundation of our music. And I'm just so glad y'all gave me a chance to actually speak about everything I got going on. The last thing we got going on is that I have to shout out Dez the Dilla, aka Desperado, aka Psycho. I gotta shout out him because he's one of the persons that take probably the most of my shit. I mean, like, it's hard fucking with Capone. Capone is a rough case, bro. Especially if I ain't getting what I want when I want it, how I want it. You know what I'm saying? And my mouth is greasy, and my mouth is thirsty. I make a nigga want to fight me, like, my nigga, like, look, nigga, if you wasn't who you are, my brother, nigga, we know, you can't get this off with nobody, bro. I'm like, well, act like I ain't him. Act like I'm not him. Come on, let's do it. Like, no, nigga, that's not what you really want to do. Yo, pro. I also need somebody, always need somebody to work at one of the stores, but give a shout out to Texas101jam.com. You live on the radio. We just got finished talking about you. And tell them about your project you got coming out. Hurry up.
Hey, shout out to Texas 101 Jam, man. Y'all know what time it is. Ain't time to be in and out of New York, goddamn.
Tell them about your project. Come on.
Got my new project coming out. Y'all stay tuned. It's going to be dropping with the Clover G's. And then, you know what I'm saying? I got really 2 projects coming out. Got Actions and Execute. So y'all be ready for that, man.
Tell them how to find your Instagram and tell them how to find your YouTube and get your algorithms up.
And you can look for me on Instagram at Young Protege. That's YOUNNG_PROTEGE 44.57. Don't forget the dot. You know what I'm saying? And on all platforms it's spelled the same way, but without the underscore and the bit shit.
So it's kind of crazy. I just got finished talking about him a little while ago. I said, oh, don't y'all forget about Young Protege. Y'all got to get him over here to the show. We got an artist coming out here in Houston. And I say, that's how God works. And look, he called me about a bag and getting some money. And here I am. I reversed the same situation I said. And I ain't signed him. He signed to me, but I ain't signed him on a contract. Niggas be like, you crazy for that. But look, if you gonna be one nigga, if I put you on, you gonna be 100, you gonna be 100. I ain't gotta hold your hand. If you go get some money and you don't want to go bring me back no money, okay, that's what it was gonna be. We gonna hard the whole thing if I signed you. It's gonna be the whole bullshit if I signed you. You gonna do this. You gonna go through the same bullshit if I signed you. If I go get you a record deal, you still gonna be on some bullshit. So what's used to be signing you to a contract if you're gonna be on some bullshit anyway? If you're gonna be real nigga, you're gonna be a real nigga. And I only fuck with solid niggas in the first place. I only fuck with niggas gonna punch in your face. Cause I only fuck with niggas that expect if you do some dumbass shit, you gonna get punched in your face. You feel what I'm saying to you? So you know if I'm gonna punch in your face, I know you'll punch me in your face, then we gonna even out. Like we ain't gonna nobody gonna get punched because we both know we're punching. That's the only niggas I fuck with that I can't punch.
Gangster respect gangster, man. That's how it goes.
Dead ass. I only fuck with niggas I can't punch. If I can punch you in your face, you're not around me a lot. Cause you my yes man.
Yeah.
So I ain't got you around me a lot. But the niggas I fuck with, I know I can't hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying to you? We'll go through some shit, but we ain't about to go to the point where I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah.
Cause you know what I'm saying to you? And I know that you're gonna hit me back. And even when you go to jail, the nigga that you're gonna hit back, don't nobody fuck with that nigga in jail. I don't give a fuck how big he is. If he gonna poke you back, we'll walk right past that nigga. Oh, fuck with that nigga right there. He's soft. But these niggas I fuck with ain't soft. That's why I ain't gotta be talking about. I'm saying you when record come through, you come and say, yo, I'm gonna give you $1 million. They already know to go holler like Capone. Capone did his job. I did everything I was gonna do. Everything I say I'm gonna do. Every time my mouth open up, your name coming out. Every time I'm doing a radio station, you don't gotta be here. I'm gonna promote you. You may don't see the numbers.
And just off that alone, bro, you deserve your fucking clout.
Yeah, like him. Before I signed him any paperwork, ask him how long he been, how many places I've been on the show. He's been in the fucking Super Bowl. He's been fucking up and down. I put him in the highway. We gonna take him down to Florida. I been on a road show. I called him like, look, we got a show. Sister, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. I get mad at them if they late or don't show up. I be like, nigga, this is your career. You know what I mean? I'm not talking for nothing. It seems like it's nothing now, but as I get my energy of putting myself in mathematical order, I have to wait until everybody have to wait until I got all y'all shit in order. I got everybody's shit in order. Him, I make him start coming to the studio. You got your own studio record. I don't need these songs. Put them together and holler at me later about the song. I got the shit I want from you. Let me hold on to the shit I got from you. Be like, no man, that shit is old. No, nigga, this is what I want from you. This is what I got. I know this shit. I got this. So what happened is like he makes a lot of gangster music. But if you add up all the songs that we did together, it's all strip club music. I'm talking about D-Range, he's with me. He's all our shit, Buddy Won't Do It is the only gangster song, and that's on the last thing I'm gonna talk about when I said Dad's Dizzle, that's on our movie. This full album comes out, we have a movie that we shot. All our videos are movie clips going into movies. You add all our videos together, and it's a whole fucking movie for an hour and 20 minutes.
Damn.
You put all our videos together, his Betty One video starts off the movie. His first video starts off the movie. It starts off with Big Poke Play. And then it goes into, once we do all our acting and shit, it goes into his video. Then it goes into another scene where we hit and kill some people. And then it goes into To Be Continued. And then when the next video comes out, which is my next video, it starts the movie back over again. And then it goes out. And then the movie comes back, then the next video come out. Then the movie starts back up again. It does this for an hour, 20 minutes of a video, movie, video, movie, video, movie for an hour and 20 minutes, and you put it all together. And we separate it as episodes, and then you put it all together, you can watch it all together.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, sir. I wrote the book to it too. Gangsta Novelties.
Gangsta Novelties is the name of the
Did you
movie.
get? Is it audio book too?
Oh, of course I can, because I'm just like.
Are you reading it?
Hell no, I can't fucking do that shit. I'm dyslexic. I gotta have somebody to go do that shit. I was gonna actually go.
Man, because I'm be honest with you.
I
would love to hear you reading it, the auto.
Because
That should probably take 100 years for me to read this shit. Now, the E-I-O-U-T. Nah, it ain't that bad, but it's.
It does come off a different way when the person reads it. It comes off a different way.
But the thing about it is that I probably can do it because I spend so much. I have my own two studios. I have 2 studios, one in California, one in Texas. So I can actually literally go in there and stop, cut, paste. It'd be like, bro, this is actually just like how I do my music. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Right.
I would have to like lay it out and do that. But I'm just so fucking overwhelmed because we was supposed to have, when we first did this movie, it was supposed to have been like Goodfellas. I was supposed to have been voiceovers. I took the voiceovers out because it's like, man, like I just did a commercial. Like, Pro, I love you. I'm gonna call you as soon as we get in a Lamborghini. One. This commercial for I'm doing 97.9 the box. I actually need to do some commercials for y'all too. Oh shit! Hold on. What time is it? Oh, I have another television show to do. Oh, that's 8:30. Be good. So here we go right here. See, I did this right here, but I sent it to 97 on the box, and I paid them to talk. It's like they're like, why? Would you know like you Capone? You just should have did it yourself, and woo everybody. Like, no, my nigga, you gotta spread the blood around them. You gotta spread the blood around.
Mm-hmm.
You got to. You gotta spread the blood around.
Well, my question was, did you do whole house shit? Because I want to be part of that video.
Whole house videos that been shot. Yeah, we recording it right now.
Okay.
No, but I can get you in
Send him the location.
I need you to put it up.
He'll hold the light.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He can't even finish the commercial, boy.
Oh.
Businessman.
Black Candy.
It says to call this number to unlock the door.
Who's this, Amy?
Yeah.
Amy, I'll be there in like 20 minutes, 10 minutes.
Oh, it's okay. I kind of have somewhere to be right now. I'll be back though.
When you coming back?
I'm gonna go to a different store. If I don't find what I'm looking
Boo! Boo! Loyalty is, I got loyalty tattooed on one hand and respect on another hand. You cannot break the loyalty. You know I give you discounts and waive your taxes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
See, I do those things for a reason. For times like this, when I'm caught out of pocket, is when the time you're supposed to show me loyalty down. That's why I give you those discounts and I'll be waiving your taxes. You know I don't really be waiving your tax. I have to pay the taxes out of my pocket. You know that, all right? That only because that's love.
Yeah, that's why I come here. But I'm gonna text you in a little bit because I have to go take care of something real quick.
All right, please do.
Okay.
Bless, bless.
Okay.
I'll call you when I'm on my way there, so this way you know.
We never had this. Something new for the show.
It's about 5 girls that called my phone since I've been here.
Listen,
Now, I missed like 3 phone calls because
He told all of them 20 minutes. I'm a liar, a liar. Liar, a liar. It's on record.
I hate Mr. Money, dog.
Hey, you put the song out there, we know.
That let you know the song.
It's real. He's living it,
When I
bro.
say the song says, I tell them I lie with them when I don't I lie to them when it's game that they don't supposed to know. Like they don't supposed to know that I'm not gonna be there. I'm at the store to go. They come to work today.
I have something for D-Range, man.
Yes, sir.
What you got coming up, my brother, and how can people reach out to you?
Well, I got singles. Well, before I get to the album, I'm gonna drop a lot of singles. I'm gonna get people to know who I am as an artist, and y'all can go find me at Instagram is _Cloverland Hitman, or you can go to my clothing page, which is D-Range1. I also got my clothing brand. It's called Just Fam. In effect, and what I do t-shirt companies, so you can get your custom logos, whatever. Just send it to me, and we can get it put out. I can print it. So, but yeah, and also I want to give a shout out to R.I.P. R&B Jones. R&B Jones.
Here you go, right here.
You know, he was us. You know.
Yep, we got his ashes in here.
Oh, wow.
That was Cloverland's voice.
Talk to him.
That was Cloverland's voice. When I say on R&B level, I say he would have been the next out of Houston. Like, his music hit on a total different level. You know, when I come in to do my interview, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of everything, man. Y'all, hey, Flip, he really embraced the Clover a lot. Like, he gave us the game. Like they say, if you don't know how to freestyle, you couldn't be from Cloverland. You couldn't be from Cloverland. You know, so.
Yeah. And I only mess with artists with bars, and he's aggressive with it too.
I can't wait for that. We gonna set that up.
Yeah.
Oh, just believe I'm from Jersey, so I need to get some bars.
Yep.
He got bars. He would not be next to me.
Shout out to my favorite artist, JD Kids. You know.
So you know he got bars.
That's all he talk about is some Jadakiss, bro. You asked me for a feature, he went for Jadakiss. He asked me, yo, can you go? He said, when your mom come out, can you go buy me a feature from Jadakiss? I'm like, oh.
You told me, yeah.
You
So
think about
look,
somebody like smaller than that?
101. Pone said he was gonna get that feature for me. Let's make him own up to that.
I'm like, man,
In 2010, Kiss said you paid 30 for the Kiss, 100 for the
The
lock.
lock,
That's in
yes.
2010. That's before the verses.
Them prices is
Yo, 30 for the Kiss, 100 for the locks.
Yeah.
That's for the verse.
That's for the verse.
You feel me? That's why I asked him yesterday. He said that shit. I was like, wow. I may have to sign you to some paperwork. The first paperwork. You my first artist for real. You know what I'm saying? I ain't signed E-Rule. You know what I mean? I bet $100,000 or more for E-Rule, and we ain't signed him no paperwork. I'm like, hold on, $30,000. You want to Kiss verse? I'm like, man, that's like he's not lying. I'm like. You're like, no, that's my favorite artist. Got to get that one. You got me? I'm like,
And then y'all right in the same era, so it's like I'm closer to. If I talk to him, I can
And
get to him.
Jada's my man. And then that's the other thing. That's another thing though. Y'all seen what is that Drink Champs we was on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all see me on Drink Champs?
Nah, I ain't see
That's that shit I'm talking about,
see
bro.
the
That's how you don't know a nigga,
flowers.
bro.
Yeah, I ain't see the
Who you think he will? Who you think that Nori was talking to when he said, "Open that pound of weed, Capone"? And I went over there and I was the one who cracking up the weed and the one who taking out the weed and
He ain't show it.
yeah, it is. You ain't see it. I'm
Oh, he
seeing it
showed
right there at the table.
Okay.
You just got to see my watch and my jewelry, and
Okay.
they didn't get the other stuff off me all the way. They got me walking and stuff, but that's just it, man. It's like, man. All right, Noah, you know what it is, man. I told you that wasn't gonna work, bro. That little light y'all gave me ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
No way, I need to get in there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to be in the Drink Champs. I told them they need to do. I just pitched the deal to Exotic Pop. You gotta have these underboss drinks. I'm speaking into existence. I got to be the first one. Being I'm ambassador for Exotic Pop, so it's like we need to go ahead and get that underboss drink and start the underboss sodas for all the underbosses. Let's go get Flavor Flav. Let's go get Paz from Shady 45 and Eminem's Paz. Rest in peace. Go give some money to his family because you know we still take care of the family. If we do a soda with you, even when you're dead, Exotic Pop is one of the realest business in the goddamn game. The way they give the money back to the artists, the family, and the community. The whole that's like Paz and the whole straight out of Houston crew. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I believe in that. I think we should really have the underboss cake, underboss snack, and the underboss soda. So let's speak it all in.
It's out there now. So
Underboss. Charleston, holla at your boy, man. I need that drink, man. Underboss snacks. You know what I'm saying?
What about? I even now that you mentioned it, what about a Gas God strand of underboss?
Man, I like these dudes. Man, I gotta keep plugging all my business. I know different things that. Hey, shout out to my strand of marijuana that be coming out, and shout out to Little Flip's strand that he has out right now. So, and shout out to Tony, the guy who put all our strands together. And we have our own medical marijuana coming out.
Come on.
So I have the I have
Drop
hip
the
shirts.
I'm still gonna hit the goddamn drop.
Gonna learn today.
Did it go boom? Did it go boom?
All right, cut him off, man. Take the bottle away.
Oh, it's the horn. Where was the horn? This one?
Yeah. That right there, and this one right here say you gotta hold it down and say you gonna learn today.
You gonna learn today.
Hold it down. Yeah.
Hey, he definitely gonna learn about that microphone today.
Do you fuck with dogs too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like these dudes, man.
Yeah. See,
Shout out to my
they
dogs.
did history on you. See, that's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
research.
History.
Hold on. I got it, man. This is crazy. No, hold on. This is crazy.
Yeah, man.
Hold on. This is crazy. Man, please answer the phone. 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 Man, he got an attitude. He don't want to answer the phone. he mad right now. He don't want to answer the phone. Please answer the phone. You live on the radio. We want to holler at you. We live. But here, I'm gonna give you some more of my money. You're like before. I said, cause you got 2 children.
And your children, I want these percentages gonna come from their godfather. I said, but what's gonna happen is that the money I give you out of this percentage of our money, it goes into an account straight to them. It don't come in your name.
That's why I was signing blood. You know?
That's why I signed them in blood. If you look at my contract, it says starving artist. My starving artist contract is signed in blood. It says down there, it's signed in blood. I'm not signing your name down. It's signed in blood. This is starving artist, my logo. It's signed in blood, bro. So it's not so my thing is like, I'm giving you a percentage for your vocals. This is what you did. But this money right here that we have to give you now, more percentage of it, that goes in an escrow for your child's college. That goes in an escrow for your child's situation. You break those up into percentage. If it's 10%, you give 3% for this child, 3%. They all get 33 to 30% out of that 10%. So that means now they all gonna get $33 off of every fucking money that we fucking make off for the rest of their life off the music. So that means even they still gonna get your check when you die, nigga. But they get this extra check from Godfather. On top of that. You feel what I'm saying, from the problem that we doing?
Godfather.
That you can't fuck up. He can't fuck it up. You know what I'm saying to you? He can fuck up that money, his. He can fuck up his royalty, but we send the royalty check in your child's name. This is why I need everybody's ID, everybody's telephone numbers, everybody's, because I'm separating the checks so how they come. I don't ever touch the money. Empire sends the money directly to whoever I say that the money belongs to on the song. When we break up the situation, it's like, okay, D-Range gets X amount of percent. Capone get X amount of percent. Flip get X amount of percent out of this song. Flip's money goes straight to Flip. Deranged money goes straight to him. My money comes straight to me, and they 3 separate checks off of one project. That's what I love about them. This is what I love about the whole Empire GT distribution situation, because I don't gotta touch none of my artists' money. So, and also, it's so fucking easy now. Did you promote it? Oh, you didn't? Okay, well, let's go look at the sales online. Because now I gotta pull up my phone and go to, because me as the label, they give us sales sheets, sprints. Like, for example, Big Pokey, we streamed this week, we ain't got this week's stream, last week we streamed 3,900. The first 3 days we dropped. So now we in the second week of dropping Big Pokey, because this is, you know what I'm saying, basically. We ain't even got them all already. So in 1 week, we streamed almost 400 streams, 4,000 streams on Big Pokey. All right, that's just a start. But if you do that now, every week, you'll see why Big Pokey is now streaming, he's at 66 million streams. Because they didn't start the first couple of days. He took him 20 years for hiatus. And now he's at 6 million streams over courses of weeks. But then at the same time, now when the checks come in, the check don't come. I can look and say, look, artist, you mad at me because of what? I ain't pay you? I ain't even gotta pay you. You gotta pay yourself now. I made it so you gotta pay yourself. If you don't hustle this song, if you don't hustle this project, if you don't hustle this shit, if you don't get your scans and you don't sell, if you don't do the same thing I'm doing, go to these radio stations, you're not doing the shit you gotta do in order to sell units. Hey, let me show you why you didn't do it. Here go how many, this your weekly streams. Here go your weekly playlist for people who's adding to you, saying they like you and fuck with you. Oh, my nigga, no one's coming to your fucking page. They don't fuck with you. So how you gonna be mad at me? I will break an artist's heart. How you gonna be mad at me? You hear this right here, they don't fuck with you, nigga. You got 100 motherfuckers on your page. So that means you ain't go to nobody and say, give me your phone. Do this, give me your phone, do this. I go to people's streams. I got QV codes in here for everything. Here, put me for 30 seconds, put me to your playlist. If you don't want to spend me for 30 seconds, just put me on your playlist. I get paid for putting you on your playlist. Or, you don't want me to put your playlist, hit me for 30 seconds. Turn your phone down. You don't got to listen to it. Play it, turn it down. I got all kinds of skimmings and skimmings why you going to do with this situation. So you know this for me. Next week's going to be even better for next week. Shit, we can go tour and we got shows in Austin tomorrow. I'm gonna tear the whole fucking Austin up. I bought cards with the CD coins with the codes on the front and back of it, just to give it to every fucking body in Austin. And when it's in the middle of the show, I'm gonna have everybody go to the car. I'm gonna have somebody walk in the car. Yeah, doing this, down listen. I'm gonna pay somebody to go through there with a card and have everybody go to their phones. I'm gonna announce it. Y'all go, everybody to whatever, put your this to get to say. This is what you gotta do. This is the air of the digital situation. You gotta go play bully shit. When you was forcing them niggas in with CDs, you ain't gonna force them with CDs no more. You force them with the fucking code. Straight up the barcode.
That's hand-to-hand combat in 2021.
All you do is scan. Man, this shit is so fucking easy that when you scan it, it comes up like, for example, who got an iPhone? Here. Just hold the camera in front of it and watch what happens.
Oh yeah, any phone too.
Yeah.
They don't work too. Android is kind of shaky. It's shaky.
Shaky, baby. Here you go. Boop, boop. Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music.
You don't push it. Oh, okay. Now you got the expensive phone. You're a DJ though. You're a DJ with money. Texas 101 jam. You really got the right phone. You talking about the niggas that got the cheap Androids? It's a fact. There's a different Android.
Yeah, he got a pen and all this other shit. And...
Here, do this one. I got different ones. Which ones? So that way you don't gotta be searching for me.
Stop fucking lying to me.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? I'm not running out with niggas on CDs no more. That's why I told niggas go get memory sticks for DJs. I ain't say get memory sticks to the artists, to fans. This for the DJs, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck, I'm giving dirty and a man to the Twitter. How about
That's what I'm
that?
talking about.
How about
man.
that?
That's what I'm talking about. You do the big pokey and celebrating and what's going on.
Come on.
And that's another thing, man. You know what pisses me off is that what pisses me off is this. That everybody, like, they have these things on the phone. They say they love you, right?
Mm-hmm.
They love me, right? Then why do you only add me to your Spotify playlist when you got Pandora, you got iTunes, you got Apple? Why am I only on your Spotify? Why you only give me one hit on Spotify? Why you get when you downloaded this thing, you see I got Dizzle, Tidal, Pandora, I got fucking Amazon Prime. Why is you not? You order a box on Amazon Prime, but you won't let my thing do it. So that means what you need to do is when artists run down on you, go to every one of your playlists and apps and do a add to your playlist on every one of them. You're gonna do one, go ahead and do it all. Because the movement ain't being seen at the same time. We have to make the movement all at one time.
We definitely gonna do that for you, man.
The movement has to be at one time. It ain't just about feeding my family, it's about the word. Because you know they shut it down. When they came up with 360 deals, you know the rest of it was history.
Yeah.
When they came up with now football teams have to, if you get caught with COVID, you have to for a player on your team, you got to forfeit for the whole check. So now we guess what happened to football. Have you ever seen Spacely Sprockets?
Yeah. You talking about the
Jetsons, yeah.
Did you not see the flip phones and the Jetsons before we was born? Did you not see the barcodes on before? Did you not see the robots playing football? Did you not see the pill that for the food? Did you not see none of that stuff? That's what happens. Black candy. That killed them.
Oh, I'm plugged into the wall, brother.
That killed them. So the long story short is that people don't really support you. They don't support y'all.
Yeah, facts.
They don't support Texas Jam 101. When that nigga walk out of here, they ain't gonna forget the motherfucking thing about y'all.
It's very few.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
The only ones who gonna remember you is the one who interviewed y'all. Like for example, what's your favorite color? Green. Who's your favorite football team?
Texas.
Oh, Lord.
Who's your favorite? Hold on. Who's your favorite food?
Favorite food right now is salmon.
Who's your favorite recording artist?
I don't know if I have a favorite.
Yeah, R&B first. You can give me
right
one.
now,
You can give
right
me
now,
one and a
Lucky
half.
Day.
You can be living or dead.
Right now, Lucky Day.
Lucky Day.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite hip hop? Living or dead? South or North?
3K, 3 stacks.
3 stacks. Okay. Who's your favorite football team?
Washington football team. Yeah.
Washington.
Busting New England ass right now. Yes, sir.
Dallas Cowboy fan.
Same thing we said.
Hey, bust our ass last year. Bust our ass last year. We undefeated against the Dallas Cowboys.
What's your favorite number?
My favorite number is 10.
What's your favorite car?
My favorite car is a Benz.
You see what
Benz?
Yeah.
Oh, I need that. Your favorite car is a Benz?
Yes, sir.
If you had a chance to go any place around the world and get a house and they gave it to you, and you can still keep the house that you live in right now and still go to it anytime you want to, where would you live at?
Zil.
Brazil. That's a nasty nigga.
Already.
He's only going to Brazil to fuck, bro. He's only going to Brazil because the booties is big and
Why else?
Looking at on your page.
Why else would you go?
Hey, hold on. You gonna learn today. You gonna learn today, Black. Bro, you gonna learn today, bro. Oh, you thought I was bullshit when I was talking about that Black? I'm
Yo, he got me crying, yo. That's the only way you go to Brazil, yo. The only way you go to Brazil, yo. For real. Black Candy.
Hi, are you inside the store? Because I've been ringing the doorbell.
10 minutes.
The doorbell is dead right now. I put the wrong sign on the door. I'm gonna be 20 minutes away from there. I'm right around the corner grabbing something to eat.
It's okay.
Hey, yeah, this is Capone. Who's that right in the background?
It's safe out.
Hey, oh, that's my brother?
Yeah.
Oh, South, I won't lie to you. South, I'm doing a radio station over at
Texas 101 Jam.
101 Jam, Texas 101 Jams. I'm doing a radio station. And I'm right around the corner. We about to wrap this up and I'll be there in like 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yo, J South, why you didn't call my phone?
I'm with Darius J.
You with Darius J or J South?
Both.
Okay, tell him to wait right there. I'm gonna wait to be there. And I got your discount because you with those dudes. Those are my brothers. I mess with them. Hey, J South, you should have called me earlier. You could have came to the radio station and got and spit some bars.
Okay, I'm gonna call your phone.
All right, thank you.
You gotta.
There's at least like 10 people in the parking lot. Like, where he at, man?
And the old part about it,
You know what?
And it's business though. You know he got it flowing.
Not only that,
calling.
that makes me feel real good. You know
Yeah.
why? Because Capone could be anywhere in the world right now.
Yeah.
He could be making bread right now.
you can
see.
Turning down bread to fuck with the movers and fucking shakers, man. Because the vibe is that dope.
That's facts. That's facts.
Fuck with us, man. We here,
That's
man.
facts.
Salute, Capone.
That's facts.
Salute, man. I
That's
appreciate
facts.
that, man.
because it's definitely money at the door. And the
Yeah.
old part about it is every last one of them, 85% of them, is still sitting there, and they see other people ring the door and call my phone and be like. Each one of them got the hope of like, oh, he's talking Capone.
he said
Capone.
15 minutes.
Yeah, he on his way.
He's around the corner. He's coming.
And I gotta give a discount to every fucking body. I gotta give a discount to every fucking body.
Repeat business.
I gotta get a discount to everybody, bro. Everybody with a discount.
Man, we gonna wrap this up.
That's how you
Man,
take the
listen.
taxes off. That's
Yeah.
the deal.
Take
Take
the
the
taxes
taxes
off, man. And they gotta pay taxes every 3 months.
Yeah.
Shout out to tax people.
We gotta get you out. Yeah, we gotta get you out.
Yeah, get me out of here, but y'all make sure y'all get in contact with AJ, man, and y'all get me back up here, man, and I'm gonna bring a couple more of
Guaranteed.
my artists with me when I come.
Yes.
And
Can I ask you a question? And this is, we gotta go.
Yes.
When y'all come next time, I need some bars. Oh,
You want to bring me some girls?
I need some.
You know,
You say you want bras?
He said you want some bras?
Take a bite first.
Some broads.
Yeah, you good.
Yo, this is crazy. When the lights go, when ain't nobody home in Did this nigga ask me for bras and then fucking while his wife was online? This nigga crazy, dog. Yo, this nigga crazy. He asked me. He ain't gonna check next, dude. You gonna check first,
I'm
yo.
gonna check first, right?
your new hype man.
That's your new
Man, he got the job, bro. But I don't know. I got like a mad female fan base.
And when you go to when you tour in Brazil, take him with you.
I'm a liar.
Do the hook. Do the hook.
Like the whole show is a lie, you know. We all made that shit up and say we're gonna do this just for the hype. This for spins.
Facts.
Yo, man, I had so much fun in here, man. I'm actually got tears in my eyes, man.
Appreciate you.
If y'all don't bring me back, man, I'm gonna be so disappointed, bro.
I want you back, but I want bars next time y'all come,
Come,
man.
man.
I want y'all to come and bless the mics, man. I want y'all to tear this
You want
motherfucker
me to
up.
bring rappers up here and rap?
I want, yes, sir, please.
I'll do that. I ain't got no problem with my artists come up here and do some shit. They will come up here and fuck this place
Fuck
up.
this motherfucker up.
Yeah.
I'll get them high out in the Rolls Royce before we get in here. No matter of fact, I gotta bring artists. I ain't put them in my car. I'll bring them. I'm gonna bring the tour bus, yo. I'm gonna turn the tour bus just for that shit. Cause these niggas be fucking up my car, bro. Look, every time we go somewhere and I gotta go clean up the car, like this is one of the things I got to. When we get off the road, I'll be like, yo, everybody clean your shit. I don't give a fuck if it's a piece of paper, gum. Clean your shit. Like I don't want to wake up high. I mean tomorrow and then I'm back normal when I'm going in my car and I like Shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Ketchup. Nigga, you knew you was spilling ketchup from Wendy's when we was on the highway. You could have hit that light and got that shit up. Nigga, don't do that shit like that, bro. So what happened was I said, you ain't riding my shit no more. We not taking my shit no more. I look. The first was the Bentley. I stopped niggas from taking that on the road. Now the Rolls Royce, they 86 them out to that one because they fucking got caught eating in the back seat talking about, man, it's only a car. Okay.
What?
Yeah. Okay. So what I did,
get in
I went out and bought a fucking passenger bus.
15 passenger van.
Econo
Bus.
the kidnap van.
Yeah. I got the bus. You see it
Yo,
on?
you don't like that bus?
Go.
The party bus. That was my next question. Bring the party bus.
That's we gonna bring it.
Yo, the show is on the party bus.
Now wait on the party bus. Hold up, baby. Okay, she did. No,
Black Candy.
She's calling.
Hey, are you going to be at the store soon?
Oh yeah, I'll be there in like 10 minutes. All right.
no, let's come on out of here. Listen, realest nigga ever.
10 minutes, nigga. I'm gonna get this money, bitch. Be there. Black Candy. Huh? Oh yeah, Demon. What's up, Daz Dizzle? Shout out Texas 101 Jams. And tell them your name as a rapper. I'm gonna be there in less than 8 minutes. I'm saying, but you gotta shout out this man. Get the spins. Don't worry about the store. You a rapper. Tell them what's going on with your project. We live on the air. Louder. No, we don't know him. We need to know who you are. What's your name? What's your Instagram? Tell them about the new song and the new product you got out right now that you just dropped.
Oh.
Okay, I know he about the life. When I met this little, let me speak about him. I met him and E-Man at the swap meet when he was like 11 years old.
Wow.
No exaggeration. The dude on his phone right now.
Yeah.
He been hustling since he was. How old are you now? He grown.
I love this fucking team, man. I can't wait till you bring these
My little
niggas
dude,
up
listen, he 11 since he was 11. And when I found these little niggas, they was at the swap meet selling me their CDs. I bought all their CDs. And they've been having CDs coming out ever since he was 11 till he's grown now. So these little niggas is seasoned, bro. Of selling shit at the swap meet. They all deserve it. Like, he's one of them little niggas that deserve it, bro. How you gonna have that? You got over 20, 30, 40. He got at least have over 40, 50. How many CDs you got right now up to date? From the Cash Money Boys, from the Cash Boys, all the way up now. How many CDs y'all got out? They got, no exaggeration. They done rapped over everybody's beats and plus bought everybody's beats. They done ran out. I remember when they ran out of beats. They got a lot of CDs at the swap meet, bro. And also, shout out to him, ladies. Y'all go to this. He has a store inside of the swap meet. That's another thing. All of hey, I'm gonna let y'all be there. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Stay right there. Go get a what? Don't I always give you a discount? You mean a bigger discount than the discount I already give you? All right. Yeah. Yes? All right. Yeah. That's another thing. My brand is one of a kind. So I don't care for who you is. You're coming to my brand.
Where's the store? I'm on my way there. What's up?
9380 Richmond, 9380 Richmond, Black Candy Empire. Yes. It's worse than that. You gotta go in here.
You got a pole in the store.
I got poles in the store.
Yeah,
I got a pole in my sports bar.
I said the way Rain just said that, ho.
Yeah.
Man, look,
This our bus right here. This is part of my crew right here.
We got another video that's coming out called Bust That Ass Down. Man, it's yo. It's in the store now. It's working in project. I told you we'll drop a lot of
This is the
singles.
store.
But man, that video.
But no, hold on. I'm just gonna give y'all something. I'm gonna give y'all some pretty good.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I'm talking about.
Hey man, he got 8 minutes.
8 minutes ago. 8 minutes.
Yo, he was in the parking lot at 4:30. I'm coming upstairs.
10 minutes ago when he said he'd be there in 15 minutes.
He said he was waiting on you.
Yo, shit is hectic.
God damn, man, you got receipts on.
I be wanting to show y'all some stuff, but I'll be like, this is Cardi B.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what she was. Yeah,
She's in my
yeah.
store. She
Yeah.
shops out of there.
No doubt.
We raise the price up on her and make it happen.
Well, we're gonna end the show with Black Alcapone and Lil Flip celebrate.
Yeah.
And we thank him for bringing D-Range through, man.
Mhm.
We're gonna set up further interviews with his artists, man.
Yes, sir.
He family, man. This your second time?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, man, we in his thing, man.
Yes, sir.
There you have it.
There you have it. Texas
There you
one-on-one
have it.
jams,
Texas
movers and
one-on-one
shakers.
jams.
DJ Wayne here.
ASAP.
D-Tay.
In the Black Alcapone.
Not black.
Not black.
And
D-Range, the Cloverland Hitman. Say, man, jams one-on-one. Let's go.
let's
Hey,
go.
1-800 Stopping Artists, Clover G's, we in the building.
Get a picture with you, man.
He said 8 minutes.
This is a classic right here, yo.
Wow. Yo, and I got all of it. I dumped everything out, man. I had to double up. I had to. ASAP, look, I'm connected to the wall. I done run out of battery.
Oh, this is at the store.
Somebody call.
They in the parking lot. They in the parking lot.
Hey, I'll be there in like 10 minutes. I'm coming out, picking out right now. I don't know if you get there.